Exactly what is this?
It's a freaking weekend.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
It's feeling like a Friday for sure. All right.
Today is one of my favorite days.
Thank God it's TGIF.
Really? Oh, thank God! Oh, thank God!
Are we live?
Count it down. Go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let the show begin.
Good morning. It's Friday, February 21st, 2025. Going into the last week of February already. Jesus. I'm Andrew Z, Demetrius, Nicodemus, K2, the Baroness, and Stephen B. Hardy in the house. So the weather, it's going to be in the
frightful
40s on Monday. How's it? It's bad today? Is it cold?
I don't know.
I think he was trying to make a reference.
Yeah.
You
said, well, the weather
outside.
It's frightful.
Yeah. The weather outside is frightful right now, but it's going to be 40 on Monday and 40 all next week.
Ooh.
And I think being the end of February, the last week of February, I think we're good.
I hope so. Acoustics is next weekend.
I know.
AC, like last year, it was so nice.
Beautiful.
I hope that it's...
God, it's not going to be that nice, I don't think.
No.
But, man, it would be... we were in shorts on Acoustics Ferrante the first week of March. We were in shorts, and, man, it was a good old time. Were you there for like 2 minutes, weren't you, Demetrius?
Yeah, too many people.
It's like that sometimes, though.
Way too many people.
So, Stephen, he actually was... doing some dad man stuff yesterday, right?
Yeah, dude.
Some man stuff with your dad?
I earned a man badge yesterday.
What'd you do?
I helped my dad work on his truck, and we got it fixed and running.
And that's not your thing, really, right?
No, I don't know anything about cars except like the basics.
Really?
So what'd you do? Did you hand him tools?
I did. Yeah.
Okay.
I felt like a child.
That is tertiary success.
Hey, it's
like,
okay.
At best,
It's okay.
like I don't know if you get
dumping
the
fluids and stuff in
you
there.
know. It's like I don't know if anybody remembers that tiny dog from the Warner Brothers cartoons that had a hat and would always jump around. This big bulldog named Spike.
Oh yeah.
And he would be like, and he goes, and that's what you get for messing with us, and yada yada yada. And Spike would be the one who did all the fighting,
right?
And then, but the little dog would be like, yeah, see.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, I feel like you're the little dog in this.
See,
I feel like I earned it.
I'm
Yeah.
proud of you, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man.
He taught me. So next time the thermostat breaks in a pickup truck, I'd be like, I know how to fix that.
Okay, so
yeah.
Next time, claim that victory.
Okay, fine. But
Like
it was
right now, you had a nice learning experience.
Oh my. Okay,
Good for you.
That's a better way to put it. It was a nice learning
My dad
experience.
taught me something
He only
yesterday.
yelled at me twice.
See?
He only yelled at me twice.
Love you, Dad.
I know I'm gonna be like him.
Oh yeah, fixing trucks.
And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man. What's the matter, Demetrius? You look puzzled.
Are you playing other audio?
Yeah, what is
Am
that?
I? Oh,
Yeah.
you were hearing that because you didn't have the headphones on, huh? It's gone.
I do have my headphones on.
Oh, you can still hear it?
And I still
couldn't
heard
even
it.
hear it. Oh, wow. Okay. You got good ears.
I know. And women say I don't listen.
So now we know. He chooses not to.
I just choose not to. I didn't hear you. I'm ignoring you.
I'm gonna save this audio for whatever woman is next in line. Man, I got some texts in
No, ma'am. He said he's clearly ignoring you.
419-345-3375. Our favorite Florida weather says your weather is in my backyard. Come and get it. Oh man, dude, it's so tempting.
You know what? I'm talking.
Let's go. What?
I'm ready.
Are you really?
I'm ready.
You would go to Florida?
I'm ready.
I would love to go to Florida too. I have a friend down there.
We'll take separate flights.
Okay. Well, I was gonna drive. I don't trust planes.
I don't trust planes with you on them either.
I don't trust them. I definitely wouldn't trust it with me on it.
I don't think any engineer has mathematically included you.
Can I tell you something messed up? A messed up truth.
What?
If I were on a plane, me being the size I am, if I saw another man my size, I would probably be like, oh shite.
Well, I'd make sure you guys were on
Would you
opposite
get up
sides.
and you were like, you would be like this. Look, we're both being irresponsible if we stay.
At this point, one of us got to go.
We are taking other people's lives in our hands.
We need like a fat guy union so we can plan flights accordingly.
You're doing rock, paper, shoot.
I got another text. Hand dad tools and get yelled at. I was doing that at 10 years old.
Oh my
Yeah.
God!
Just
Yeah.
making up for lost time.
Yep. Steve kicked the cap full of buckets and dropped the F dash dash dash. Oh, we're fudge. Oh.
I did.
Let's see what else is going on. K2, you all right over there?
Great.
Any big plans for the weekend?
No, thank God.
Oh.
I actually get to relax.
I'm going
hopefully.
tomorrow. I think we're going to the Home and Garden Show. I got those free tickets.
At the zoo?
Who knew that they needed security?
I know.
Like, what are people just absconding with farmer sinks?
Yeah,
Is that what's going on?
My buddy doing security there. He got me some tickets, so I'll be heading over to the Home and Garden Show tomorrow.
Drop that laminate.
So what exactly is it?
What is it?
It's
Yeah.
homes and gardens.
Yeah, it's like the pool guys will be there, and like renovator guys will be
Yeah.
there, and then usually there's like a my favorite is like the cooking show, like they do the live cooking demonstration where they're pushing their pots and pans or whatever. Those are fun. He wears the mic around his neck.
Yeah.
Those are great.
Okay.
Do you not love those?
I'm not a fan of the cooking demonstrations at the home show.
Oh man, because
I feel like
you
it's
get
a-
to taste the food
I
at
feel
the
like
end.
I'm in like that homemade porn infomercial. Like it's got that
What?
feel to it. Like you know those old school infomercials where like it would be like it had stadium like seating,
yeah,
and everybody would be sitting on their bleachers.
Set it and
And
forget it.
And it all looks like it was filmed on your dad's video camera.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah, I know what you're
God.
talking about. I know. What was the?
You're like, this is either an infomercial or my parents having sex.
they don't make it for.
Here's hoping for sex.
They don't make.
Oh my God.
They don't really make infomercials like that anymore. I don't think. I haven't seen one in forever.
I know.
Like where they have the studio audience and.
You know where they are now? They don't. Well, not with the studio audience, but they're making like homemade commercials. You can do it streaming. It is the craziest thing. There's a company and a website that lets you film your own content, and then you upload it and pay a package, and they put your commercial like your commercial will run right next to Dove's commercial or like an AT&T.
Really?
And oh my God, you can
Really?
definitely tell the quality.
You know-
I
know-
saw a lady selling a doggy bag in front of her garage door.
Oh my God.
Like 4 times.
There's a guy, Gary V. I think I've talked about him before, but he's a social media guy.
He's a wine guy.
He says, man, which one?
He's a wine guy. That's how he made his money.
Really, Gary?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was just a social
No.
media guy.
No,
I didn't know he was a
no.
wine guy.
Oh God, no. His parents had a store that
I
they
didn't know
gave
that.
him, and then he grew the business through the internet, and that
I didn't
is
know that.
where he got all of his influence.
He has gone all in, and over the Christmas break, I went all in on it too because he went all in on it. He says that online shopping, live shopping, he calls it live shopping, is the way of the future. He says in the next couple of years, every single store on Main Street, whatever your Main Street is going to have a television studio in there because on Tuesday or Wednesday afternoon at 2 o'clock, ain't no one in your store, but you can just fire up a camera and have access to everyone. So you sell your goods like, hey, I got these pants for. Look at these pants for $9.99, or I'm gonna do a special now. It's 2 for 10, or whatever. He says every store is going to have that because they're just sitting in your store doing nothing right now, and you need to find new ways to attract business because people aren't traffic as much, and because of Amazon. He says it's the new wave. He says that China. He says it's not even a guess because China has already got 90%. Penetration with this live shopping, and they're doing like billions of dollars. He goes, so it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, and we're only about 10%.
I mean, it's China.
Well,
I mean, China can kind of get 90%.
What do you mean?
Like it's not like oh my God, they organically grew this. China got a flyer in the mail and went, tomorrow we're doing online shopping, and at least 90% of you better show up
or else. Yeah.
And they were like, okay, I like that.
But he did say though that it's the future, man. And I've done some dabbling. And we had Trainer Jeff in here, and I did a live video with him, and he ended up selling like 3 or 4 memberships. Made him like $1,000 in like an hour. But
Really?
you do it all day. Like you start a live feed at like 9 in the morning, and then you go till like 5, and all day you're just either doing. It's like Home Shopping Network. It's the new version. He said Home Shopping Network still does $2 billion a year, even on television. He goes, it's the new way. Anyway,
I couldn't imagine trying to keep up your personality from a 9 to 5 online. Like, what if you have like 5 viewers, or what if they all go away for a while?
I know you got to power through.
See, okay, right, and so I learned this. It's not a question of like how many viewers you have, right? Like you get caught up on the 5.
You do,
and the 5 is disheartening. The
It
5,
is.
when you look at it, is disheartening.
It is.
And you have to look at that 5 as a test, because consistency breeds consistency.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So when you do it over and over again, that 5 will eventually become 10.
True.
You know, and that 10, it's patience.
Yeah.
Yes, it's patience.
The world's best advice
Agreed.
for anything
Yeah.
is patience.
Yeah.
The fact, if you can just wait, plan, prepare, and
that same thing's for restaurants and businesses too. It's not that you weren't successful. It's that you didn't have the money or the patience to wait it out long enough to become successful. And the ones that do have the money or patience, you know, after a year or two, it might take a year, it might take 2 years.
Money buys time.
Yeah, money buys
Money
time.
buys
for
time,
sure.
and you need time.
Absolutely.
And that is just how it goes.
Agreed. Happy Language Day.
Foul?
What's that? No, just language in general. Taste
That's a weird one, Language Day.
Language Day.
Oh.
Or actually, technically, it's International Mother Language Day. It's been celebrated since the 70s. UNESCO made it a recognized thing in 1999. Over 7,000 languages are spoken around the world. Why don't we just make it one? You know,
Read
that
the
would
Bible.
Be amazing. Why?
Read the Bible.
Bible
It
say?
used to be one language.
Yes.
And what
then
happened?
they decided we were going to build a tower to see God. And God said, hey, if they share one language, there is nothing that they can't accomplish. And so he scattered the people across the planet and changed our languages.
Oh, there's nothing we can't accomplish. That sounds like a good thing. Was that supposed to be a bad thing?
I think maybe.
Why?
Well, we probably shouldn't be building towers to go see God.
Why?
Well, we just pray and he'll come.
Like,
down.
honestly, he's like, look, I moved out of that neighborhood so I
Yeah.
wouldn't have to see you guys.
Yeah.
This is the ultimate gated community.
Yeah.
Like, there's a pearly gated community.
It really is.
You guys, I got a guy who has a list of people who are allowed here. Like, he literally keeps the unwanted out.
But
He's
I
door
don't-
security.
I'm not talking about the God or the tower part, but I'm talking about the language part. If we could all
Well, we
communicate.
do. I mean, look at the things that we are accomplishing now.
Yeah.
And you see that through Google Translate. We really.
I know, but why can't we
there's-
just all at birth? Why can't we just all say, "Hey, starting now, we're gonna all when our kids, we're gonna all teach them one. We're gonna figure out what the best language is, and we're gonna teach everybody that.
What's the
and
best
then
language?
within 2 decades, everyone will be in the planet will be
You don't-
speaking the same
It
language.
would probably start a war.
Why? What is
Because
wrong
every
with
country
people?
would want
What is
their
wrong with
language
you?
to be the main language
K2
spoken.
and I are right.
Why would
on
you want to
this.
homogenize the world?
So we can all communicate. That's the dumbest question I've ever heard of.
Just learn some other languages. And
Why
you can still
don't
do
you-
that.
Not that easy.
I know.
Why don't you speak?
I've thought about it.
You're learning Ukraine right now, but it wouldn't.
It's
Isn't
3 years now.
Is it dumb? Like I think borders are dumb. I think lands are dumb. It's okay. Tell me when I can stop. But I think it's unfair that why are my kids taken care of because they live in Perrysburg, and Toledo kids aren't taken care of, and then why is it that? Why am I only worried about Ohio kids? I want Wisconsin kids taken care of too. And why am I just worried about Wisconsin kids? I want all kids taken care of in the entire world. It's like why I don't know why we have to have borders. What makes you better than me because you were born someplace else? You're not better than me. We're all the same.
We don't have to have
We're all
those
great
borders.
people.
We don't have to have the borders because of people like you, and that's a great mindset. But there are other people with evil mindsets, and honestly, there's borders that protect others and countries, and we're humans.
Borders are dumb. We are one world. We're
They
one
are.
love.
In a
one
perfect
love,
world.
one
No,
world,
we're not.
one language.
In a perfect world,
I,
that's
I
right.
need,
Good for you,
I need some
Bubba.
Ben and Jerry's ice cream right now. And we are one love, one world, one language.
I won't be able to drive to Pakistan.
It's dumb.
Even if we
I don't want
had
to be
access,
pulled
I
over for
don't.
nothing.
You can't come. Well, it's just like if you're you're born
World police.
you're born in Ethiopia and you're starving.
More like Ethanopia.
Yeah, exactly. Just because you're born there, I mean, we should all take care of that. Why do we care more about the kids down the street than we do the kids in the other country? I don't understand it. They're kids. None of them should have to starve.
You're
no
right.
Kid should
No
have to
child
worry.
should have to starve.
No child should be
That
left
is-
behind.
you are absolutely right.
That's
That
what I'm
is-
saying.
I agree.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just, in a perfect world. I
Yeah.
like your mentality because
Thank
you
you.
have the in a perfect world mentality.
Yeah,
It sounds amazing.
Yeah,
it's just dumb like this. Ooh, Ohio State's better than Michigan. Who
Bro,
cares? We're
'cause
all
we
football.
are.
It's
We
all
are.
football.
We
Yeah.
are.
Don't bring
It's all
him up.
Let me,
It's all football.
dude. You are.
Cares?
If Birkenstocks were a person, I can almost. I smell granola on your ideas.
Oh my
It is Jesus.
I did get a text in. You remember the Emeril Lagasse cooking show from 20 years ago? Bam!
I do.
Bam!
You remember Justin Wilson,
No.
the Cajun chef?
Ooh, Cajun? Cajun? I never knew his name.
Yeah. Oh, I love that guy.
I get a text. We are headed back to those times with programs like Babel, which references the Tower of Babel, which
Yep.
Dee is talking about. King Nimrod sought to be like God, and that's why they destroyed the tower. Our tech is a direct parallel. And in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the last days. Matthew 24:37.
I mean, look,
Man,
King
our listeners are on
Nimrod,
it.
his name is still to this day
I know, a
a
moron.
derogatory term.
It is, yeah.
No one's going. Like, when's the last time you could trace Nimrod back to like any kind of
Nothing.
insult to the Bible?
Well,
and it just stuck.
Like I always say, okay,
Like Nimrod's got to be up there. Like, damn, come on, can we just find something?
This is how amazing it
One
is.
mis-
One mistake.
Nobody's doing a Hitler move.
This is how amazing it is. Think back 100 years ago. Name one person from 100 years ago. You might be able to name 3 or 4, but there were, a billion people. Name 200 years ago. There weren't any, you can't remember. You don't remember any people from 200 years ago, or 300 or 400 or 500 years ago. There's just a handful. I mean, there were 1 million people on Earth, or 5 million people, or whatever. You can name like 5. Jesus and his apostles, and you can't name Steve that lived next door to Jesus and
I
whatever.
love how you said
So-
Jesus and his apostles like they were a band.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the
Ladies and
first
gentlemen.
time, Jesus
Yeah.
and the apostles.
Budweiser, the king of beer, presents the king of kings.
Oh my God. If you hang out, he's going to turn that water into wine later.
We will arrest him. He does not have a license.
But what's my point? My point. My point is, it's hard to keep your name, no matter what you do. It's hard to keep your name out there in history. And Nimrod has gone
Right,
through has gone
right.
a test of time.
That is
Yeah.
so.
You Nimrod?
Yep.
Man.
Nimrod.
All right, real quick. Chinese number 1, 1.3 billion native speakers. Spanish number 2, 486 million. English number 3, 380 million. Arabic number 4, 362 million. And Hindi at the number 5 language, 345 million.
That language sounds like it yodels.
Hindi?
Yeah, it sounds like a girl that
Oh.
yodels.
It's
Oh
like-
my God.
Like, hey, hi, Hindi.
Would that be considered racist?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
How?
Absolutely.
I said it sounds like a girl that yodels.
Racist bastard.
How?
All right, let's get
To
into
the Swedes?
Let's get into the news. On that note, on Demetrius being racist. Warm weather and potholes aplenty. Toledo is preparing for pothole maintenance.
Oh my God,
With
it's
the
so bad.
with the warm weather expected to make more pop up around the city, so they got their goal is to clean up the snow equipment. They already have their pothole equipment ready to go. The warmer weather expected next week. The focus will solely be on potholes.
Can we not? Are we not at a point in our technology where we can make pavement that
I know,
like expands and contracts with the weather?
right?
Like,
think
because
we
we
are.
we understand that when it gets cold, things contract.
Yeah.
And then when it gets warmer, things expand.
Yeah.
And we're seeing asphalt, which is, I don't know if the asphalt lobby has got it locked down, and they're just keeping other technologies out.
Yeah.
Like they're like, we're making this money.
No, for real though. There's no reason we should be doing roads the same way we did them 100 years ago.
It could also
With
be a
all the
union thing.
technology, right? It could. I mean, we don't know who's keeping them down. I mean, we you know that there were a lot of
I guarantee you, there ain't one guy out there going, man, if my pothole job disappears,
Well, no, like
I
in
don't know
general,
what I'm gonna do.
No,
Construction's
but-
a union,
but the-
so if you keep those jobs having to be redone over and over, you got a
Right.
steady income over the years.
Right, and yeah, that's true. I know that
I
I've
did drive by
I've
a
heard
Cadillac, and
I've heard
their
story-
plate said pothole.
I've heard stories from back in the day where people had tried to make new cars, like to go up against like GM and Ford, and they got unalived.
Yeah, remember the water engine?
Yeah.
That guy disappeared
Who?
real quick. The guy who created a engine in a car that runs off water.
I don't remember that
It was
one.
years ago.
Really? And then he ended up being unalived?
Yep,
See,
dead
man,
mysteriously.
They don't play with that stuff.
He
That's their
drowned.
money. That's a lot of money drowned.
He drowned.
His engine flooded.
Hey,
And so did his lungs.
we have a record today. A record. 2 stories from Swanton. 2 stories from Swanton. A man sentenced to prison for fatal shooting in Swanton. Edward Polanski, 34, pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter in the shooting death of John Wolfe in March of last year. So he is now guilty.
I don't know how you get involuntary manslaughter when you shoot somebody. Like, like you fire a bullet at him. I'm assuming you meant to kill this dude. You didn't think the bullet was like you shouldn't have been shocked that the bullet killed him.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't know how that works.
I was what, trying to wing him?
Right.
I don't know.
You aren't good enough to wing people, sir.
Story number 2 from Swanton. Swanton Fire Chief is on leave to address personal matters, according to the village spokesperson that says the Swanton Fire Chief is on leave. So there you go.
Yeah, he got
2 stories from Swanton making the news today.
Why is he on? I wonder what the personal matters are.
They're personal,
I'll
motherfucker. What
tell
do
you
you
what it is.
stop?
He's got to move into his tiny apartment. He got caught cheating.
Oh.
You don't.
Like,
you
trust me,
don't send
when
that
a
out
man
there.
takes time off from work to
Allegedly.
deal with allegedly, he is allegedly changing addresses.
No, there's a million
No,
reasons.
there is a million reasons.
A car crashed into the Wingstop in Oregon. It happened Tuesday at 9 a.m., causing significant damage but no injuries. Multiple witnesses reported the vehicle jumping the curb and slamming into the restaurant. One caller, who believed to be the driver, told dispatchers, "I crossed off the road. It crashed right into Wingstop's window. My car is in their store." Luckily, it was 9 a.m., so no employees were inside the store at the time of the crash. Workers weren't scheduled to arrive until after 9, or until 9, so it must have been just a little before 9. So right before people got there, dude, this car just went through Wingstop, and they got an extra day off.
You know how happy they were
I
to
know.
see like a car in the drive-through. Like, they were just like, you know what? We told him he needed to switch the order of the name of the store, but he wouldn't. He kept it wing and stop. It should have been stop and then wings. But no, this dude would not listen to us. He knew better.
You got your priorities backwards.
Ready? What it was? Ready, shoot, aim. Ready, shoot, aim. Mommy's going to host 4 public meetings on sewers and other city projects. First one is going to be March 11th, then March 26th, then April 16th, then May 17th. It's going to be at the Mommy Indoor Theater. There are going to be some fireworks at the Mommy Indoor Theater for those meetings for sure. No ice is safe ice. Multiple people falling through the ice on Lake Erie. First responders are asking people to play it safe after multiple ice rescue missions on Lake Erie on February 20th, which was yesterday. Dude, stop going. Like, you're not going to catch me on ice. There's not ice thick enough to.
With global warming and everything.
This seems to be a white person tragedy.
It is, man.
Yeah. I don't know what it is with
You
white
will never
people.
hear Jermaine Washington was pulled out of the pond. You will never, ever hear. You know what? Because it's cold outside. We ain't outside like that. Like, none of us want to take that shortcut.
No.
God, white people want to fish so bad.
I know, dude. Why?
You guys love it.
Why? You got a store. What is
Like,
it?
it
You're
is-
going to sit out there in 25 degree in a shanty and cut a hole in ice and sit on ice all day long to get, like, even deer meat. Deer meat is not tasty. What are you sitting in 5 a.m. inside a deer stand to get some deer meat? Dude, get out of here.
I think we need to edit the Bible where it goes, give a man a fish he eats for a day, teach a man to fish, his ass will never come back inside. is what it should say.
Should have put it in the Bible to stay off lakes in the winter
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Jesus said, "No ice is safe ice."
That's right.
much like your thin faith, it cracks and bends. It will drown you in doubt.
Much like your thin faith.
Only I can walk on water,
Yeah.
guys.
On any type of ice. No ice is good ice for me.
I did get a text
You
in.
are not me.
I did get a text in. Absolutely. only white people get on ice. If you are that dumb, then you deserve to drown. Oh,
For real.
that is harsh.
And
Wow.
and another thing, only white people are the dumb ones that get up to those really scary animals and are like, look at this thing.
Yeah, like I feel like you go to heaven the way you died. Like you
Yeah.
always chilly if you drown in a pond. Like, and then you're like missing half your face if a lion eats you. And they're like, "Were you the guy at the circus?" Yeah, I was at the circus.
Did you see that
trying
one?
to show my kids how I ain't afraid of lions.
Did you see that one TikTok where this
Big bear paw in your ass.
You see the TikTok video where a bunch of white people are in a safari, like in a open air Jeep or whatever. There's a bunch of them, and then the tiger jumps on board, and they're like all petting the tiger, and it's going from aisle to aisle.
Yeah, it's like, dude, you know it just jumped into a mobile grocery store, right?
It did, right?
And it's just going down trying to pick the freshest one.
Yes, they're lucky he didn't like what he saw in that store.
Yeah, you are not delicious.
Right?
They're just like, oh look, it's an animal that can eat me.
Man.
I want to feed it.
I love no roof and no windows.
Schools await the DEI letter from U.S. Department of Education. The letter says if schools do not comply and eliminate programs that fail to comply with federal civil rights laws in the next 14 days, they're in danger of losing federal funds.
What does that mean? I mean, what does that? Are you teaching kids not to be
Inclusive?
Are we teaching kids that diversity
Yes.
is bad?
Absolutely.
Are we teaching them that equity is
Yes.
bad? Like, what are we? Like, how do we take that out? Are we going back to segregated classrooms?
Yeah, I don't.
What does that look like?
The insane part about that is they've made diversity, equity, and inclusion.
You know what it means?
these
It
bad
means
words.
black. Is what it means.
It does.
It means
It does.
black.
It does.
It doesn't mean anything other than that.
Well, here's what's crazy, is that it angers me, like when I even talk about it. But it's basically these kids from Ottawa Hills or Sylvania or Perrysburg that have smart boards and plenty of teachers and get computers to take home and have all this stuff. You have an advantage. You have to give someone that goes to Toledo schools where they're closed for every single weather event because the kids walk to school because they don't have money for smart boards, because they don't have as many teachers, because they don't have computers that they can take home, because at home they only have one parent that's working and can't spend as much time with them and can't afford tutoring and all this stuff. They don't have the same advantage. They shouldn't have the same opportunity when you get old enough into a job because you didn't have the opportunities as a kid. It's fucking sane the way people are thinking that this is a bad thing. It's unbelievable.
What are these?
Unbelievable.
What are these standards or whatever that they're saying they're not meeting, or the expectations? What is it?
I don't know. I don't know exactly. But actually, the University of Toledo students have been responding to the efforts to ban DEI. So what it is that this month's Ohio Senate passed a bill that would ban DEI programs and scholarships in addition to other changes. At the same time, the United States Department of Education sent educational institutions a letter Friday telling schools in part to end they're calling it discriminatory practices that exist under the banner of DEI. It's about eliminating what has become institutional discrimination through the establishment and economic support of DEI programs. According to a Republican senator from Ohio, I have not always so here's what a student says: I've not always felt welcomed and loved at the University of Toledo. She's a UT student and a member of the Black Student Union. She said, being in a community where it's not a lot of people that look like me, I felt that I needed a community, a base where I can feel welcome and loved. And she's worried about, that being the issue right now because, man, it's a whole thing. Perrysburg school boards approved redistricting.
Speaking of DEI,
It sucks. So now the kids are going to have to go to new elementary schools this fall because they're trying to reduce costs in the growing district. So they're saying that they're like reworking bus schedules and all that. So now you have to go to a bunch. This says it's going to save them $630,000 to coordinate and consolidation of services like bus routes. The change is going to impact more than 25% of district's elementary schools. That sucks for a kid. I mean, you've grown up, if you're in 5th or 6th grade, you've gone to school with these same kids, and now all of a sudden
Right.
next year.
okay.
I agree it sucks for a kid,
Yeah.
but if they're going to save that much money, why were we not doing this before?
You're right. You're
Like,
right.
Look at how much money we could have saved over the years, and these levies and all that. Like,
Yeah, $600,000
insane.
over 10 years. I mean, that would be $6 million they could have saved. And I'm telling you, I still like my idea where you incorporate parents that take kids to school, pick up a couple extra kids. If you can't, it has to be vetted.
Junior Uber.
Yes. if you're taking if you've got a Jeep, and it's a 7-passenger, and you're taking your kid to school, you get 6 other passenger spots. Maybe stop and pick up a
I don't
couple
want
kids.
the one I got in the
That's what I was
car.
gonna say. I don't like kids
Why
that
do
much.
you think I'd want to multiply annoyance?
It's a 5-minute ride.
No, it's a 20-minute ride because you got to drive to each one of these kids' houses.
No, I mean
What?
all around you. I mean, even like there's a bus stop right in front of our house. So let's say 4 kids are there. So a bus comes down the street for 4 kids. You say, hey, let's say if it costs a bus $1,000, I'm going to pay you, parent, $500. You pick up those 4 kids at that bus stop while you're going to school. Take them to school. You drop them all off. Boom, you save $500.
I wouldn't even offer him $500.
I got to do.
You do it for free.
I gotta run.
yeah.
I gotta run background checks on everybody. I gotta make sure,
Sure.
like your insurance. Like, dude,
Yeah,
do you
that's
know
true.
what your insurance would have to look like for you to properly be comfortable driving 5 children around every as you drive kids, and this is just general theory. The more you drive, the more your chances of getting into an accident increases.
True.
Like, so now you're doing something once you used to do, now you're picking up multiple children, you're doing it all the time, and now all of a sudden, and we all know what this society is all about, right? You get into a car accident with like your kid, that's fine.
I know.
You get into a car accident
But-
with 5 other
okay,
people's kids,
okay, but
and then they want somebody to crucify.
Using that same logic, though, I mean, are you a bus driver? I mean, if a bus gets in an accident, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Yeah,
Do you
so-
want that smoke? You don't want that smoke. I'm surprised bus drivers want that smoke.
Right, I
Have
know.
you seen bus
Well,
drivers?
I tell you that
Some of them
it's
look like they got records.
it's hard to find bus drivers now
look
because
like
because
the-
of that.
Yeah.
They're
hard to
definitely
find
the FAFO parents.
Yeah.
I did get a text in. My sister, who is black, grew up in a house with 6 brothers. We were all knuckleheads. She graduated valedictorian from Libby in '93. We were poor as shit. She went on to earn her doctoral degree in pharmacology from the Ohio State University, and is now retired with good money. Never needed DEI ever. I mean, I get it.
yeah.
I mean, you can come.
But-
What is it? Like, never
see,
needed DEI.
Like,
That's.
I would like to say this though, as
I mean,
like-
she got in with her own
well,
merit on
no,
her own
but-
on her
but
own
see,
merits.
I understand that, right? And you talk about somebody who is exceptional, like, and she had to be exceptional 100% of the time,
Right. It's harder on her.
100%, 200 times better than her white counterparts.
Agreed.
So when you say she did not need DEI, I would challenge you to ask her what those programs when she went to school, what that looked like, because I guarantee you there was somebody who didn't want her in a class, didn't want her in a university, didn't want her in a doctoral program.
You can just look at facts. The facts are, you look at the minority population of the Ohio State University in '93. And you look at it now. You need these programs because you want to get the diversity up, because you want people to have an opportunity, and that's where DEI is needed at times.
And some of it's about protection too.
Yeah. Someone said the insurance, background checks on drivers, abstract driving records, and so on. I'm not putting my kid in a car with a stranger.
Right?
Not a stranger, it's your neighbor. It's not.
We don't talk to our
Yeah,
neighbors
nobody
anymore.
talks to their neighbors.
Technically, the bus driver's a stranger too.
Yeah, thank you, Steven.
Yeah, I hate to rain on the
Jesus.
parade there.
Buddy,
Right.
buddy, they have their name on their shirt.
That's true. That's true.
Oh,
If I know it's Steve,
then I'm good.
I'm good.
I got the name tag.
The Senate on Thursday confirmed Kash Patel, President Donald Trump's choice to be FBI director. Final vote was 51-49. 2 Republicans said, no, I'm good on that one. Senate voted across party lines this morning to adopt a $340 billion budget resolution designed to fund President Trump's agenda. The Democrats offered dozens of amendments through an all-night vote-a-rama that weren't expected to pass, but were intended to force Republicans to choose between boosting their chances of re-election or keeping Trump happy. and they voted to keep Trump happy. The Trump administration has set its sights on the Internal Revenue Service. It's going to slash 6,000 IRS employees and are expected to be dismissed just as tax season kicks off.
Fire me before the busiest time of the year. Thank you.
Experts are concerned that this is going to handicap the agency's ability to clamp down on tax evasion. Thank God. And may impact how quickly it can process
Bro,
returns.
you should be filing future taxes. They should have your taxes all the way up to 2030.
Bro, right? I don't know, man. It's crazy. The Republicans now are going back to their home districts, and they're feeling it.
Like, some of them have to just, like, go, wow. Like,
they are doing.
Like,
they're doing
they have
it,
to be like,
but they're doing it in
wow.
private. They are doing it. They're shaking their head. They're like, "What is this dude doing?"
Like, it's
They're probably pretty scared.
Here's the problem, and again, I can see both sides. I always can. I'm a genius at that. That's one of my superpowers. I can see both sides. The government is bloated. The government is it's inefficient. There's government waste. All that is true. But when you were taking a sledgehammer to it and haphazardly doing it the way you are, where you're firing people that have the nuclear codes, where you're firing people working on bird flu during a bird flu epidemic, when you're firing like this in 30 days, you can't start firing these people. It takes time to figure out which ones do you need, which ones are inefficient, and the way you're doing it like a moron. You're doing it. It's insane the way you're doing it, and that's why you're getting backlash. He's got the worst approval ratings for a president at this point in his presidency of the last 70 years since they've been doing polling.
Really?
Because people are not down with this. They're not down with it.
He's
Republicans
like
aren't down with
right
this.
In half. He's
Yeah,
at like 48 approval and then 47 disapproval.
It's actually gone. It's flipped even worse. He's 10 points underwater right now.
Oh man.
In 30 days, he was 3 points above water going in on day one. He's 10 points underwater in 30 days. Because they're not into it, man.
He's pretty much treating it like a corporate takeover, honestly.
Bro, dude, he's talking about giving people $5,000 and he's calling it a dividend.
Yeah,
as if we have stock in America.
Yeah, I don't really understand that. I was talking to my dad about that a little bit yesterday, and he tried to explain it, but it just doesn't still make. Yeah. I get that you want to give it back, but like your whole point is to save all this money.
I mean, I'll take it.
I will.
Yeah, your point is to save all this money, but now you're taking.
It's a payoff.
It's a payoff.
Yeah.
Do not look at it other than a bribe.
Donald,
it is a short-term bribe, and you're going to want more money because that's what bribers want.
Donald Trump is a genius when it comes to manipulation of people. He is a genius. It's his superpower. He knows how to do it. He keeps his base, which is about 27%. He knows how to do it, and they're loud and they love him. And there it is.
That 5K though, if that really does happen,
man,
that could help out a lot of people.
Bro,
and get the economy
that'd be 10
going.
for me, right? 5 for each of us.
But here's all right. What are you doing with it?
Because like you're
spending it,
you're spending it, right?
I'm getting out of debt. I'm paying my bills.
Are you?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, for sure.
Right. Okay. So, but most people, instead of looking at like what is happening right now and knowing that it would probably best serve them to put that money in a bank account somewhere,
right.
Yeah,
are going to run to Walmart. They're going to run to Best Buy. They're going. Do you understand?
Which is what he
What
wants.
this is is happening is he's not giving you $5,000. He's giving Bezos $5,000.
Right.
He's giving it not only $5,000. He's giving all of your money to him because you guys are going to shop on Amazon.
Yeah.
You guys are going to run and you're going to get stuff at Meta and AT&T and all these phones and all this bullshit.
Yeah. Apple.
So it's whitewashing a payment to billionaires.
Yeah. Someone said, "Don't lie. You'd buy a new food truck." No, I'm done with that. I'm done. Food trucks. I got all I can handle right now. Luigi Mangione will appear in New York State court today to face murder and terror charges.
You made him sound like a rapper.
26-year-old pleaded guilty to killing of. Pleaded not guilty, rather, to United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson.
How do you even plead not guilty?
Easy, bro. Easy. Because right now, the temperature of this country, a jury trial may just be jury nullification.
True.
It may just turn out to, you know what? When you treat, Andrew has said it on the radio a million times with this, I don't condone murder, and then it's the but, comma, and
You're not lying.
And people are angry.
They're
And-
angry.
and
and
they're going, you know what? Like,
the thing is, it only takes one juror to say not guilty, and you don't think that there's one juror out of 12
that has
that's
been
had an issue
fucked
with
over by an insurance
by an
company.
insurance company, right?
Like who is still waiting on a kidney, who that hasn't been approved by their insurance company.
Yeah.
Dude,
100%.
how do you even find a jury where you're doing voir dire and you say some shit like, "So, have you ever had a negative experience with an insurance company?" and expect no one to say
Ain't gonna happen.
no.
Ain't gonna
Not a single
Well,
problem.
I had to ask this one to be excused, Your Honor.
man.
Like the judge would be like, "I'm gonna have to recuse myself. I am kind of happy this motherfucker is dead."
He's just gonna sit down like he's innocent.
Yeah,
Next case,
innocent.
let's
Why
go.
are we even here? Why are we even here? I'm sorry that we made this horrible mistake, Mr. Mangione, or whatever the hell your name is.
Hulu wants to make a documentary.
I
with
would like
you.
to say thank you for lowering my deductible.
Oh my god.
What else is going on? There's a new trend. HP Hewlett Packard has added 15-minute minimum wait time for support calls. Even if there are no calls coming in, you have to wait 15 minutes when you call in because it's forcing people to use their online resources to solve the problems.
If I
You
have a computer issue, I can't get online.
right?
You asshat. I'm on the phone with you.
Oh, it's annoying. I can't.
Yep.
So there's a homeowners association that are giving this woman a problem because she has her emotional support chickens. And it's
What?
Yummy and
I
delicious.
want to know how they're emotional support.
Yeah, have you ever
And
had?
how do you test a chicken to be an emotional support? Like,
Look,
I want to know this whole.
I would-
Right.
You fry it, and then you eat it, and then you are calm, you are full, you are at peace.
I feel emotionally balanced right
Yes,
now.
like my pet fried chicken, and
it says D. Ask them what void dire means.
voir dire.
What does that mean?
Huh?
What did
What?
you say?
Yeah.
What did you say? Well, in context, what did you
It's
say?
voir dire.
What did you
It's when
say?
you interview potential jurors.
Oh, wait, what did you? How would you use it in this sentence? What did you say?
I said, could
missed
you
it.
imagine going through voir dire and having to ask
Oh.
people if they've ever had a negative experience with an insurance company?
How does this listener know we had no idea what the fuck the voir dire meant?
I told you this is the smart hour.
It
we
is,
are,
dude.
We are knee deep in the vocabulary
7 to 8.
masters. These guys got degrees. The other people just got colds.
7 to 8,
and
man.
fevers.
So
There's-
half of our listeners are vaccinated, the other half
Ever,
are.
yeah, the other half are like, you ain't putting that magic in me.
the magic.
It's got microchips in it.
By the way, someone said make the woman with the emotional support chickens having unlimited eggs makes her feel safe.
Yeah.
Oh man, for real.
I'm out here eating fried chicken sandwiches, fried egg sandwiches recklessly.
Would you like a deviled egg?
Yeah, absolutely.
Really, I would love an egg that just is mistempered.
Mistempered. Here's her and her lawyer explaining why she needs her emotional support chickens.
We received an email from the board saying that we weren't allowed to have them, we weren't allowed to have our coop, and that we needed to get rid of them immediately. And then they served us with a lawsuit. And we've been in court ever since. It's almost 3 years now.
During depositions, opposing counsel was asked Lori, do you kiss your chickens? And I mean, I think that kind of shows, to your point, that, yeah, people aren't taking this seriously because, well, it's chickens, it's cute, it's a little funny, it's a little odd.
It is. I mean,
It's very odd.
Yeah.
do you kiss your chickens?
Well, was she like raised on a farm, and maybe that makes her feel nostalgic?
Well, I mean,
and
she's in
safe?
South Jersey. I don't know how many
look,
farms are in
are
South
we?
Jersey.
Are,
I don't
can
know.
we? There are people who have emotional support alligators. There are
Yeah.
people who have emotional support like guinea pigs and
Yeah.
rabbits and things like
Why not
that.
chickens?
Again.
Are we just going to start categorizing the things? I mean, Grant, people have an emotional support horse. You're not going to get on a plane. Like, let's just be real. But
we handle things differently nowadays, which I think I know some people make fun of, but I don't think it's a bad thing. If she feels better because she got chickens, The problem is they're so loud and they're smelly, and if you're living in a neighborhood,
That's probably the real issue.
yeah, that is the
Yeah.
issue. Yeah, I mean it's an HOA, so obviously she lives in a
And
neighborhood.
we
they
all
don't-
know that it's not really a support animal. Like, this is something that her attorney floated.
I don't
Like
know.
she was like, I don't want to get rid of my chickens, and they
Right.
were like, Are you saying that you really love your chickens? I don't know, ma'am. I'm saying, could you not go a day without seeing your chickens? Would you say that these animals or said chickens support you emotionally, ma'am? And she's like, oh, wink, wink. Yes.
I got a text in. I picked up my emotional support chickens at Popeyes.
Right? That'd be fun. It would be so hilarious if you just went Popeyes and then put all that cooked chicken in a coop.
Someone says it's pronounced Wadir.
Okay.
But good attempt. Amazing anyone knows those words.
Listen to these smart asses.
I
It's
know.
really coming down on us.
I don't like the fact that you pronounced it wrong, but you did know it.
I know. All right, that is the news. By the way, I think I've looked at this objectively. This is the best newscast in the entire world. I mean, you get all the news you need to have. You get perspective. We don't blow things out of proportion. We know we give both sides. I mean, there's everything. You get some humor. You get some great discussion. This is the best newscast. I don't know why a billion people don't tune in every day for our news. I really don't.
I would watch news programs on TV if they were like this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all the news you need.
I'd be like, Trump sucks, but it's pretty entertaining listening to Demetrius yell about him.
I did get it.
Dude, you know what I did this morning? I said I turned up. I have done this now for the past like 30 some odd days since he's been president.
What?
I go, let's see what crazy. And I turn the news on and I wait for something out of pocket.
I'll show you a website. I check it about 2-3 times a day, and it just basically it lists all the so I only read the headlines. I don't want to know all the details of the shit. I just know, okay, this is the shit he's done. All right.
I just need the top 3. ABC News gives me the top 3.
This one is great. I'm asking for a friend, but I'm trying to. He's trying to convince his wife that he needs an emotional support side chick. His wife isn't going for it right now. I agree. I need one too.
I mean, aren't that?
You have,
isn't that what they are?
Your girl is like 5 chicks in one, so I don't know.
And none of them are emotionally supportive.
No.
I just want one to care about when I cry.
I need just one of those 5 that's emotionally stable. All right, that is the news. Here's traffic and weather.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning. We have an accident on US 24 eastbound. This is after the Ohio 295 Berkey Southern Road. The left lane is blocked. And up in Monroe, I-75 northbound. This is at exit 26. There's an accident. 2 right lanes blocked. Stop and go traffic up in that area. Taylor Kia, where you pay what we pay. When you buy your new vehicle at Taylor Kia of Toledo, you get employee pricing. Let us know what you're looking for and we'll sell it to you at our cost. This is a limited time offer. To learn more, visit us at TaylorKiaToledo.com or give us a call at 419-842-8811 to speak with a team member today.
And I'm looking at your Furniture Palace forecast right now. It is 20 outside and cloudy. It's going to be partly cloudy throughout the day with a high of 33, and later on tonight it's going to be
Why do you sound, when you do the weather, why do you sound like a pilot?
I do?
It's like, and we're flying at 30,000 feet. If you look over to the left, the Grand Canyon is out the door. It's going to be moving in 48 degrees, and enjoy your flight. We'll see you in 2 hours, 42 minutes.
We noticed our plane is crashing, and we are all going to die, but please remain calm.
Here's an interesting tidbit about me. Caught my wife having sex with my best friend. I feel like there's no reason to live.
Get me off this plane.
If you look to your left, you'll see the mountain that we're getting real close to. I would say text the people that you love
right now.
And remember, Stephanie is a bitch.
My last words. They get the black box.
That would be my first and last flight. I knew it. Should have just stayed on the road.
I know.
Taking the 24-hour drive.
That would have been like, I'm like, man, pilot, you couldn't have told me this when you're greeting me at the door.
Right, I needed you to work through this before you started the engines.
Imagine meeting the pilot. He shakes your hand. He's like, "Don't get on that flight."
Yeah.
Anyway.
You seem like a nice guy.
Go ahead, Steve. Where are you at?
Okay, so it's going to be a high of 33 for the day, and it's going to be a low of 18 later on tonight. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue, Toledo; Reynolds Road, Maumee; Woodville Road, Northwood; and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm Stephen B. on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
That's how my friends over at State Line Sauce, the #1 hot sauce in all of Toledo. You are going to love it. If you haven't tried it yet, man, we need you to try it. We need you to take care of our sponsors. We, got a handful of them that have been with us that are ride or die, and we need you to support them. They continue to support us. We continue to do what we do. It's all a symbiotic relationship, as it were. Go to StatelineSauceCO.com. Order your sauce. They're $9.99 a bottle starting at, and there's a couple of the bigger bottles you get for like $13. But go to StatelineSauceCO.com. Go there today so you can get sauced. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited. Stephen B. Hardy, what's going on with you?
It's off. There it is. Well, I won't lie. It's been a rough few weeks for me, and unfortunately, I took it out with some bad coping mechanisms. Last week was a red week for me, and I managed to gain 11 pounds. So that was kind of
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
I was drinking a lot and eating stuff I shouldn't have been, so that's probably how that happened.
Yeah, it
It's
happens,
okay.
man. It happens.
Yeah, there's ups and downs.
You took 80 steps forward, 11 steps backward is okay.
You know, that's kind of what I was thinking too. So I told
Actually,
her,
94 steps forward, I think.
I don't
98.
want to.
98 steps
Yeah.
forward.
But I definitely don't want to condone it.
right, I don't want to either.
But understand, like, do not beat yourself up over this
Yeah.
mistake. Move forward.
Yeah.
Understand why it happened and
Yeah.
be okay. And
So-
just know that next week will be better.
Yeah.
Well, but this week will be better. What's this week now?
This week's already better, so I've been stepping up this week. Got my diet under control. Been doing my workouts on the low. Haven't posted them as much, but I'm doing
Thank
them. Yeah, sorry.
Oh my god.
I have lost.
I'm like, where is this? Is this food truck not stopping?
Oh my god.
This dude is walking a lot.
Instead of the carrot in front of me, it's a donut.
This boy was really want a walking taco. He will not quit. I love the determination.
You know, those are good tacos.
So what did you end up doing this week?
Well, this week I managed to lose 12 pounds.
Yay!
Whoa!
So I'm very happy about that.
Does that mean
I
you're at
made up
90?
for
Are you
it.
at 99?
Yeah, I'm at 99 now.
Oh,
So
man.
I mean, I should be over 100 already, but
That's
I'll
all right.
take
No,
it.
No,
you should
dude.
be at 99.
Yeah, it's
Well, thanks.
You were exactly where you're supposed to be.
absolutely.
Well, thank you. Yeah,
That's
so
awesome, man.
I'm back on track. I got lucky, and honestly, that's all due to Holy Grail Wellness. Those ladies over there doing their thing. The semaglutide injections do work, guys. You have to put in the work on your end of the thing
Yeah.
as well, but it does work,
Well,
and it's like a miracle.
Like Gina always
honestly.
says, man, it's not it's a tool. You still have to do your part. You still have
Right.
to actually, which is the way I use
It's
it.
a pretty big tool.
It's a big
I mean,
tool.
let's not downplay it.
It is. It's crazy. It's crazy how you can go from gaining weight and then just a week later, just you lose that much.
Yeah.
Surprised you guys don't smoke crack.
You know, I think I've thought about it.
That would be another tool.
Yeah,
You do your semaglutide shot and
But I
then,
did know
and then
a-
a quarter rock.
I did know a fat crackhead. That upset me.
I used to make jokes a lot about it. I was like, man, I should have, instead of all my
No.
unhealthy addictions, I should have just became an addict of Coke or something
Yes.
and just lost it through that way.
Jesus. Is this a commercial?
This is supposed to be a commercial,
what's
yes.
going on right
I'm
now.
representing a company that's very professional.
I know.
Yes, I apologize.
This is brought to you by Coca. That's right.
Coca.
The
Cocaine.
best Colombian uncut, unstepped on way to lose weight. Are you tired of driving? How about run there?
Oh my God. Holy Grail
Coca.
Wellness, speaking of Coke, Holy Grail Wellness is like the El Chapo of semaglutide injections.
Great.
You want to
Wake
lose
up
some
with a-
pounds, they'll help you. Go to www.thestabbingnurse.com today. You can get $100 off any weight loss program of your choosing, and it's only at Holy Grail Wellness. You can call 419-388-7760. Schedule your consultation. You have until the end of this month to get $100 off on any weight loss program, and it's only at Holy Grail Wellness. Make it happen.
We're talking insurance with Tom Hudak from Regan Insurance Company, and what separates him, being an independent insurance agent, from an insurance agent that works at one of those big insurance companies.
There's typically 3 ways people can get insurance. One is if you just want to go online or call an 800 number and just get a call center or someplace. And there's nothing wrong with that if you know what you're looking for. Another way is there are agents who work with just one company. And then the next step is an independent agent. And it's an agent who represents you for multiple companies. And they help you find the best coverage and the best company for you. And all I want people to do is find an agent who they can work with and that they like. It doesn't have to be me, but make sure that you're having somebody who's looking out for you, because insurance can be complicated. And with insurance, you're paying for peace of mind. So you want to make sure you have that peace of mind, and when something comes up, that you have the coverage that you need.
How can we get a hold of you at Regan Insurance Company, Tom?
They can call us at 419-292-0001 or online at reganins.com. It's REGANINS.com.
Love is in the air at Skinology Face Bar. This Valentine's Day, treat yourself to their exclusive pampering specials. They have a facial special, a luxurious 45-minute treatment for only $50. A head spa facial, that's the one I got, a 60-minute scalp facial and 30-minute facial for $145, or a massage special, 60 minutes therapeutic massage for only $99. Go to skinologyfacebar.com for details. It is a beautiful, gorgeous space on Monroe Street, and you have to check it out. That is Skinology Face Bar.
Bring it. Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Live from the Taylor Automotive Studios, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, Kia dealers, along with quality used cars from the top foreign and domestic automakers. Stop by your local dealership, test drive your new car, truck, van, or SUV today. Also brought to you by Skinology, Furniture Palace, and Regan Insurance. Now back to Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius, Nicodemus. Kelly Lantz is out today, but K2 is here, the Baroness, and Stephen B. Hardy. Got some text message in at 419-345-3375. Said, why waste your time with Reuters, the AP, the BBC, or PBS? Just listen to the morning show. You get all you need. Exactly. Also, someone regarding their weight loss, they said they figured out their problem. The problem was every time he would bend his elbow, his mouth would open. So, I mean,
I don't know if that's a food problem or another problem, but
I don't know. All right.
Stay away from the gays.
It was a joke. It was a sexual joke.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. K2, you got an inbox issue for us?
I think I do.
Oh.
I think I do.
Actually, why don't you save it because Steve's here.
Oh, Jesus.
And we'll save it
I
for
know,
later.
that was premature inboxing.
Freaking tease.
Sorry, it never happens to me
You
before.
just put your finger in my inbox
Here's
and then
Steve.
took it out. I can't believe that.
Here's
It was
Steve.
just crazy.
Just grab a handful of mud and sling it.
It's Steve Sleaze on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Hey, Steve.
Happy Friday, everybody, and happy National Sticky Bun Day.
Oh, that's way better than Language Day. I don't know why Angie went with Language Day earlier.
I know I talked about Language Day. It's Sticky Bun Day?
Whereas I like to
it's
call
National
it
Sticky Bun Day.
grab me a towel.
Oh my God.
No.
So dumb.
I can't unsee what my brain just developed.
Right? God, you're such a jackass.
You just knew.
You
You
just-
just knew.
Where do you get a good sticky bun at? And
Well,
what
it all depends. Let me tell you.
Oh.
Where do you get a good sticky bun? And what makes it? What makes a sticky bun? What's it? Has it?
Well, you gotta let it sit for a minute.
Oh, my God.
Stop.
Okay, stop.
Okay.
Is it different from a cinnamon roll?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that the?
Yeah.
Now I'm just seeing
I
a sex move. Hey, baby, want me to do the cinnamon roll?
I know, baby. Can we do the cinnamon roll?
It's been sexual in my head since he said Sticky Bun Day.
No. Anyway, Steve, what is the difference? What is a sticky bun? It's just a.
Coincidentally, it's also Walk Uncomfortably Day.
Steve, help us, please.
Jesus.
Yeah. Jesus,
Take your divine
Jesus, take
hand
the
and
wheel.
Slap the hell out
Yes,
of him.
you're gonna have to because I cannot sit in this.
All right. What is a sticky bun?
I think a sticky bun is kind of like it's got more glaze on it than frosting. Because that's like a regular
Yes.
cinnamon bun has that, but like a sticky bun is more
Right.
glazed, and then like a cinnamon bun is frosted.
Mm.
So that's like, and then usually like a sticky bun has nuts on it too.
What-
Oh, I had to.
so
Were those nuts out there before or after?
where do we get a good sticky bun at?
I'm gonna tell you, they just
19
put
North Summit
it
Street.
on
Shut
the
up.
menu, and oh my god, I had to cross my legs. It was so good.
What?
Toll House. They just started making them.
Sticky buns?
To die for. And then there, of course, there's Cinnabon. but you got to go all the way to Detroit to go get one.
Someone said it's similar. Someone said it's similar to a honey bun. Someone said you can get it at the Dough Box Bakery at Sotter's Village. They have them also with maple frosting. Someone else said the Andersons used to have the best ones. Hell, they used to have the best of everything until they closed. Another one said Special Grounds Coffee is a good place to get them. McKitty Cakes. McKitty Cakes? Let me see where that's at. Someone just...
I've never heard of any of these places.
I know. I haven't either.
The alley on LaGrange?
It's in Sylvania. It's on Oakshade Road in Sylvania. McKitty Cakes has sticky buns.
I can't. Let's move on past sticky buns. He's just not going to
stop. No, you definitely can't
you
go
can't
home.
tell me
You know where the hell out of that.
This is the best entertainment ever.
No, it's not.
No, it's really not.
It's really not.
I'm dying. I think it is. It's good.
Well, you both are 13-year-old boys.
Right. That's true.
Exactly.
That's true.
Anyway, all right, Steve. What's going on with you? Anything else? What are you doing this weekend?
Ready for the weekend? Well, I've got tomorrow night is the big chocolate wine event at Imagination Station. So Noonie is doing all the wines for that. So I'm going over there to teach all the staff about the wines today at 3:00.
Oh.
And then we have our event on Sunday. We're doing trivia in honor of LGBTQ Black History Month. So we've got an event going on Sunday, and then Kevin's coming up. He's going to have hip surgery next week, so we're trying to get up and have a little date night. And
I did get a text in at 419.
So
Go ahead.
I have a question.
K2.
After his hip surgery, will he be at home recouping?
He will be here part of the time, and then he will be there part of the time because his cousin's going to come from Nashville and we'll watch him. He'll be off for like 2 weeks.
I did get a text message. It said, "Do you call Kevin, your boyfriend, Sticky Buns?"
You knew it was coming.
We didn't
you
have
knew
to.
it
You
was
didn't have
coming.
to. You don't have to read all the texts.
I also said, you know what goes good with a sticky bun is a dog that likes peanut butter.
Oh my God.
Well, we lost all our smart listeners.
Well, it's after 8.
officially.
Yes, it is after 8. They got reports to send out right now. They're emailing these people about what they're supposed to do on their shift.
Right.
All right. Oh, we always say, Steve, that it seems like we have the smartest listeners in the first hour for some reason. We don't know why it is, but we
go to what's called a job.
Yes.
So that's why.
All right. What's going on at Sleaze, Steve?
Well, of course, if I'm doing a lot this weekend, but if you don't have any plans, you can go to the theaters and check out a couple new movies. The Monkey, rated R, is based on a short story from Stephen King when twin brothers find a mysterious wind-up monkey toy. It sets forth a series of outrageous deaths. Then 25 years later, the monkey starts on a new killing spree. I guess there's audio for this. I want to hear this.
I'm gonna kill you.
Is this real? Or is that fake?
Oh my God! What was
It was supposed to be a monkey montage, but then Demetrius started making monkey noises over the top of it.
what that was? I was like, what is that?
Dude, that sounds terrifying, though. It's basically a wind-up monkey doll that kills you.
I don't know what is
It's a wind-up monkey doll that kills you. Like
it does.
the one that goes ching 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 ching.
They're saying it's Stephen King's best horror movie. Since
Really?
It. Yeah.
Oh wow.
They're saying that, are they?
That's what they said. That's what they said.
That's the 8 o'clock.
Okay,
The 8 o'clock listeners are saying that.
I don't know who they are.
They're saying it doesn't make it true, but
That's
it's
true.
okay to
That's true.
say that.
That's just one person who changed their pronoun. They are saying
They.
this is the best movie that they have seen.
Yeah, it sounds dumb. What else, Steve?
Well,
Well,
it
but
stars.
I have a
Leo
question.
James is a little hottie. Oh, go ahead.
Why are you weirdos? Why would you okay, this monkey that the wind-up monkey that does the symbols and it kills people, and then you have the Chucky doll that kills. Why do you guys watch these movies that just make you scared? Like they make you scared
People
in
like
real
to
life.
be scared.
It's dumb.
Yeah.
They like it.
I, however, always hated the Chucky movies. It was just, you can't convince me that a doll is going to be able to kill all those people.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like they would call the first 5 minutes of that movie would be called Punt.
It would be.
Like,
I would just.
You're just running at me with a what? Get out of here. Are you kidding?
All right.
I could literally rip your
You
limbs off.
couldn't even go to heaven and tell people you were killed by a doll.
right.
How'd you get
That
here?
is so weird that you say that because, like when I walk the dog, this little neighborhood where the LMHA houses are, like she goes a certain path, and somebody actually has a Chucky doll in their window, like with a noose, like
that's
in the
weird.
window.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
"Bro,
creepy."
do you know how tall you got to be to use that, Chucky? Like,
I-
I'm a regular sized person.
There's a great
Knife's as big as you.
there's a great TikTok trend on TikTok right now where
Really, is it on TikTok?
Yeah, it's on TikTok.
That's
that-
a weird place for that TikTok trend to be.
where women are videotaping their husbands watching like TV show or whatever or movie or whatever, and they'll have little stuffed animals from their kids on a stuffed animal on the couch, and then the stuffed animal will move. It brings the shit out of the.
Dude, that's not funny.
I've seen that.
Yeah,
It's not, but
that
it
is not
is.
funny.
It's
I've
totally.
I've seen people like
I've
that.
seen
Shit
it.
is not funny. That will get you killed.
It's
That will
hysterical.
get you killed.
But at your own husband, I don't think he's gonna get you killed by your own husband. Come on.
Hey, any excuse.
Right. Well, you killed her.
What
Well, yeah, but
people
she
do
had
with
a
their
she
time.
she tried to play a prank on me.
It was crazy. I overreacted. I won't admit. I
bitch
won't
had it
deny. I was like, it shouldn't have been a hammer.
Right.
I meant to grab a pillow.
Right. What else, Steve?
I'm like, what the hell do people do with their time? Unbelievable. Anyway,
Go see the monkey.
TV, guys. TV this weekend, Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern on BET and CBS, the 56th annual NAACP Image Awards. Special honorees include Kamala Harris, Dave Chappelle, and the Wayans family. And then also,
You know what's
on
hysterical?
CW at
The NAACP, which is the Black Awards, so they have it on CBS, but they also throw it on Black Entertainment Television too. We'll throw you guys a bone. We'll throw
juxtaposition.
your award show. We'll throw it on your channel too.
Nobody's watching it on CBS.
All right, what else,
No.
Steve?
And nobody's watching this next one either. So 8 p.m. on the CW, I Am Joe Frazier. It's a 2-hour documentary special about the boxing career of Smokin' Joe.
Nobody
so that
ca-
will be on.
Nobody cares about that anymore.
Nobody cares about that.
See, it's
And
the
then
late-
Sunday
it's-
7.
What's that?
It's the late February push for black programming.
Oh, they gotta. It's been in.
Yeah.
They gotta get it
There's
all
been
out.
so much crazy. People have forgotten that it's Black History Month, and so now they're jam packing the rest of the week.
Smoking Joe. All right, what else, Steve?
Smokin' Joe, Sunday at 7 on NBC. On Bravo and USA, the series premiere of The Americas. Tom Hanks is the narrator of that one.
Have you seen the
It's
previews for this?
No.
Oh my God, it looks so good. Remember when you were a kid and you would sit on Sunday and you'd watch like Disney, what's the World of Disney? Wonderful World of Disney,
Kingdom.
Wonderful World Disney,
Yeah.
and Mutual
Omaha's
Omaha's
Wild
Wild
Kingdom.
Kingdom on a Sunday. Now Tom Hanks is narrating this huge nature special, which starts on Sunday on NBC. It's every Sunday. It looks
Man,
so good.
Look, we only have.
It's back to the old days of
we-
sitting with your family on Sunday and watching something together.
We have. This country has one narrator and one narrator only.
Morgan Freeman.
Damn right.
Yep.
Damn. And you know Morgan called and was like,
yeah.
"You trying to get in on my gig? You know,
Tom.
you think you can do Dance of the Penguins,
Dude,
huh? You think you got Dance of the Penguin energy, Tom? Huh?
I've seen previews. This looks so good. Sunday night, you gotta watch it.
I bet you Morgan Freeman
at
just
7.
sitting in his living room, son bitch. This is my son bitch.
Yeah.
Between me, it was just me. I'm the Denzel Washington of narrators.
He is.
He is, though, man.
He
He's
is.
got the voice.
But Tom Hanks kills it. I'm telling you. I've seen the preview. It's gonna be great. What else, Steve?
And then Sunday at 8 o'clock Eastern on Netflix, the 31st Annual Screen Actors Guild Awards. Kristen Bell is the host.
I love her.
And then at 9 p.m. on NBC, the series premiere of Suits LA. And then at 10 o'clock on TLC, the premiere of Alec Baldwin's reality TV series, The Baldwins, is going to be on. And then wrapping up all your television pleasure on Paramount, the second season of 1923. will
I'm
be on.
excited for that.
Ooh.
Is it 1924?
No.
The sequel?
It's still
sequel?
1923.
I'm like, Jesus. Like, this seems like an easy get.
It's the year that never ends.
Like, oh my God. Is it still? You guys have been going through it. This is the worst.
K2, you seem like someone that watches Suits. You watch Suits?
I do
the original?
not,
You never
no.
watched the original with Meghan Markle? Sparkle?
Nope.
Oh, it surprises me. Anyway, this is the new LA one. It looks pretty good.
Hmm.
I never watched the original one. I want to watch the original, and then I want to watch this one, I think. All right, what else?
That's a
Steve?
lot of television there. That's a lot of TV.
There is.
So have fun with that, people. All right. The sources have said, guys, sources are saying Kanye West has relapsed. And yes, he's huffing laughing gas once again. Somebody, when I go to Cedar Creek this Sunday, I'm gonna pray for this man.
I don't think he's getting laughing gas. I don't think that's what it is. I mean, clearly he has not said anything funny since this has happened.
It's the wrong prescription.
I think they're giving him racist gas. Like they're giving him Nazi gas.
Right.
Something.
All right.
Oh
What else? What else?
Can I get a container of Sig Heil?
a container of Sig Heil gas.
I like to huff Sig Heil. A lot of Sig Heil. It takes the edge off, if you know what I'm saying.
What else, Steve?
Well, Reba McEntire fans rejoice. NBC sitcom Happy Place got renewed for a second season. Has anybody seen this?
No.
I watched maybe 10 minutes of the first episode.
Was it good?
No. I was like, this just isn't.
I love Reba
No, I
McEntire.
do
She's
too.
good at comedy.
Bro, what?
I have a clip.
I
Hold
saw
on.
a clip of it, and I thought it was an old clip of Reba.
That was Colleen's favorite show.
And I
Reba.
was just like, oh, okay. I don't know why Reba's resurfacing.
No, here. I got a clip.
We got picked up for second season. Tears of joy.
She's telling the staff.
We got picked up for a second season. Just told us right before we're going to go on to do the last show of the first season. What a gift! Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Woo! Okay.
It seems like
let's do a show.
I love Reba.
Seems like it was a toss-up.
I know.
I mean, a lot of people get a lot of shows lately get picked up for their second and third season on their first episode, right?
They waited until the last.
They waited
episode.
until you were on your last episode to go, hey, you guys have a job next week.
Yeah. You have just enough of a following.
I did get a text 419-345-3375. Hey Demetrius, this is the guy in room 207.
Do you know
if
how
you
weird-
ever need a good sticky bun, call the number I gave you that night at the bar.
That sounds like sugar.
What else?
Ain't fool me. That's sugar all day. Well, you guys, online betting sites are already giving odds for who will headline the 2026 Super Bowl halftime show. Any guesses?
Jelly roll.
I'm telling it's going to go extremely white next year.
It has to.
It's going to be
It's
jelly
time.
roll.
It's going to be.
It's time for
and
a
it's,
you know,
and it's going to be.
You're right.
Yeah. What you're going to see is you're going to see like jelly roll.
Mhm.
It may even be
Post Malone?
No.
No?
No. I
He'll
don't
come
think
next.
Post Malone. I think you may be looking at Chris Stapleton. You may be looking at Luke Combs.
So you think it's going to be a country show? They haven't had a country show in like 20 years.
I think what you're going to see is an extreme swing to satisfy, because I have never it was so funny. I had never heard white people complain about not seeing white people in the halftime show when they were like, "This is not very diversity. There's not a lot of inclusion here." I'm like, "Have you seen your hip hop dancers? There are only 5 that are good." Like,
all right. Who is number one, Steve? What are they saying?
Well, I'm going to give you a number. Coming in at number 3, coming in at 11.8%. People are excited about it. Could be Christina Aguilera and Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh yes! Oh my God, my dream come true.
I knew Andrew's got
my dream come true.
Like,
and the great thing about Sabrina,
a masturbation show.
The great thing about the great thing about Sabrina is she likes working with others. She likes working with Dolly Parton. She likes working with. She opened up the 50th anniversary with Paul Simon. She'll bring in other people that people love, and she's funny and she's oh man.
Who's next?
Christina Aguilera. Jesus. All right. Who's number 2?
Number 2 coming in at 14.3%. And maybe
You're gonna be the one to save me.
Oh my God.
That'd be cool.
I can't see that happening.
No.
They
Not
just-
enough energy.
Well, and they hate each other so much still.
I know they do.
Well, keep in mind that it's worth mentioning that these odds are from the online betting guide. Now, that's UK based, so that's maybe why Oasis got a little bit of nod there. So keep that in mind. But coming in at 16.7%, Miley Cyrus and Chappell Roan.
Oh God, no.
I'll take
Nope.
Oasis.
Nope. Uh-uh.
Why not?
You are not. No. You're gonna put a transgender pop star on the stage at the Super Bowl.
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
I
wait,
guarantee you,
people are
she
gonna go
won't
mad.
even make it to the stage.
Mavis. First it was the blacks, and now
Now
it's the
it just-
gays.
now what the? And on top of that, she's hot. And now you're going to talk about rednecks who are conflicted, who are like, you know what? I hate the idea, but I fuck her. You know, like, holy shit.
All right, settle down.
Oh
no,
my God.
Miley Cyrus.
There'd be rednecks committing suicide all over the country because they'd be like, I'm gay.
Oh my God.
Miley Cyrus is fine. Chappell Roan, she's not. She got Kendrick Lamar disease. She's not big enough yet. People don't know her stuff.
Jelly
Get her
Roll will be
excited.
there. Jelly Roll's there next year, probably.
Get her excited. She'll get big enough.
Miley Cyrus, Chappell Roan. That'd be good. I don't
Oh,
know.
no.
I could, not to, I'm not trying to side with racism, and I don't.
But I happen to be on this side.
I am
I
of the
did not
caucus.
anticipate being
I'm not
on this side of the line.
I'm not a Nazi,
Yeah,
but I
but-
do agree with the Nazis on this point.
But can we talk about their
my
outfits
God.
were on point? I mean, they were the best dressed in the war.
Stop. They were, though. No, I'm joking. I was just going to say, I could definitely see next year's Super Bowl being country, just because country was like getting really big last summer.
Yeah.
And it's kind of stuck around through the winter. So I'm expecting this summer it's going to be a whole bunch more country.
Oh,
maybe
so-
Luke Bryan.
I did get a text in. What if it was like Luke Bryan, and then like Trump pops up in the middle of it?
Oh, Kid Rock.
Kid Rock and Trump.
Don't be
man.
surprised if you don't like next
wanna
year.
you want to go way the other way. Kid
Because
Rock,
he's
Trump.
going to. Don't think he's not going to show up at the next one.
Right.
And believe me,
Right.
Donald Trump has a long memory when it comes to people
my
doing
God.
him wrong.
He loves
and that halftime
retribution.
show took shots at him, and no, he's got like that little bit of bitter taste in the back of his mouth.
Man.
Yeah, dude. If he,
As an artist, I probably wouldn't want to do next year's Super Bowl
if he
show.
popped up at the middle of the stage, like with like a king crown on and a freaking what are those cape or a robe or whatever?
Gosh.
Dude, I mean that's some shit he would do.
I want Jelly Roll up there, though.
Oh my
I'll
God.
take Jelly Roll.
All right, what else, Steve?
I'm surprised that Jelly Roll's not in that mix. Really,
I
Yeah.
know.
because it's like kind of hot right now.
He's a great crossover. People, black people love him. White people love him. Everyone loves Jelly Roll. He would be a good one to bridge the gap for sure. Bridge the.
He would.
We are the world. Bring the
yeah.
kumbaya.
He's all about love and harmony and stuff right now, too.
He is. What else, Steve?
Oh, poor Kim Kardashian. Well, I guess she tried to post a picture of a death row inmate she's been helping, but she posted a picture of another guy with the same name, and now he's suing her. Oh, Kim, poor thing. Glaucoma's a bitch, girl.
You kind of want to meet the person you're trying to get off death row.
Well, here's the
That's
thing.
just my guess.
This-
I would want to sit down.
This dude is just some random business guy. His life's been destroyed because she posted a picture of him that he murdered somebody.
Yeah, this guy's name is Evan Cantu. He's a project manager from New York who Kim identified as a man awaiting the death penalty in a Texas prison cell. So Kim posted the photo of the wrong Ivan Cantu on her social media in February of last year when she was trying to bring awareness to the case of an inmate by the same name. And Ivan says the mix-up subjected him to public harassment, shame, hatred, ridicule, disgrace, contempt, and aversion. So Ivan
Only
is
by
suing
the
Kim
dumb.
for libel.
What do you mean only by the dumb?
Only by the dumb.
What do you mean?
Dude, like use a little bit of your gray matter, right? Look, I'm out. I'm living my life. I go to a job that I got to wear a suit and tie for, and this dumb bitch just told you I'm on death row, right? Clearly I'm not. There's been a mistake. And is it my mistake? No. I'm probably gonna go with the girl who got famous for taking it in the butt.
Well,
so
well, here's the thing. But he, if he was on death row, if he's.
But now I'm out. Just got a good career. Are you stupid? Are you stupid?
He got posted for murdering somebody.
And then what? They just I'm on furlough from death row so I can work on my 401k?
Oh my God.
You dumbasses. Did you not see my picture of me at Red Lobster? What do you think? That's how they're doing last meals now?
He's had emotional distress from this thing.
From the stupid.
There's a lot of those in this country.
From the stupid.
There are,
There's
yeah.
a lot of those in this country.
Lots.
Poor guy. Anyway, he's suing, right, Steve?
I mean, you can't not sue.
He's suing.
Yeah.
It was a golden meal ticket right there.
But what
That's
does that
what it
say
is.
about
That's
you?
what it is.
No, it says I'm going to
That's
sue you
exactly
for
what-
slandering my name.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not. He's
Test
not
driving
getting
cars as
anything.
we speak.
But what if
He's
they
not going to get anything.
Yes, he
because
will.
no, he won't. Because it was an honest mistake. She didn't do it to hurt him. She didn't do it to punish him
And
in
I'm
any
sure
way.
she pulled it down
had
and
n-
apologized.
She had no idea who he was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll see.
Did it hurt his business?
Yes, he said it caused him emotional distress because people were
Bitch,
calling him.
Shut up, bitch. Hang up.
Yeah, I just
do
wanna
you
know,
not
like,
know
how
how to
much
hang
money?
up? Do you know that there's an end button on your phone? You stoop.
When-
I was forced to listen to it.
When he's
really?
when he's out
How's
on the streets, they're calling him murderer and stuff.
Really?
I don't know.
No one was doing that.
You're a murderer, you businessman.
You look like him. Yes. I can't wait for them to put you to death. Go back to death row. Why are you not on death row? I have questions.
Where's Luigi?
Someone said D is so mad. I think he needs he needs a support chicken or something.
Oh my God.
That or some sticky buns. I don't know.
I woke up with sticky buns. That's why I'm pissed.
That's why you're pissed.
Oh damn.
Thank you, Steve. Have a great weekend.
Toodles.
Bye.
Have a good
That is,
weekend.
Steve's Sleeves. Time for traffic and weather.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm K2 the Baroness and Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning. We have an accident on US 24 eastbound. This is right after the Bricky Southern Road, exit 57. The left lane is blocked. And up in Monroe, I-75 northbound at exit 26, there is an accident with the two right lanes blocked, creating stop-and-go traffic from exit 21 to exit 26. Taylor Kia, where you pay what we pay. When you buy your new vehicle at Taylor Kia of Toledo, you get employee pricing. Let us know what you're looking for and we'll sell it to you at our cost. This is a limited time offer. To learn more, visit us at TaylorKiaToledo.com or give us a call at 419-842-8811 to speak with a team member today.
And I'm looking at your Furniture Palace forecast right now. It is 20 outside. And cloudy conditions will continue all day. Wind gusts are going to be up to 11 miles per hour. If you look on your right hand, there's just a beautiful mountain right there. Oh, sorry, I was practicing my piloting. It's going to be a high of 33 throughout the day, low of 16 later tonight. So it will be cold and cloudy throughout the day. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue, Toledo, Reynolds Road, Maumee, Woodville Road, Northwood, and Navarre Avenue, Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm Stephen B. on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Tip my friends over at State Line Sauce, the #1 hot sauce in all of Toledo. Get you some State Line. Put it on chicken. Put it on your support chickens. Whatever. It's delicious on everything. Go to StatelineSauceCO.com. StatelineSauceCO.com, or follow them on the social media, the Facebook, and find out where they're going to be with some samplings and some stuff for sale. State Line Sauce. Get sauced.
And we are the second month into the new year still, guys. Not too late if you want to take advantage of that $100 off special that Holy Grail Wellness has going. Once again, it is through the end of this month, so you got about...
Oh, tell them 99 pounds you're at.
I am 99 pounds currently and
They're
counting.
about to write a song about you.
I know.
In German.
What?
99 pounds. Oopa doopa doopa doo.
Oh my God.
You should write a song about that 99 pound song. It'll go viral, bro.
Maybe.
90, I'm down 99.
Let's not work it out
So
now.
am I just
Let's not
making a
try to
parody?
workshop this bitch here.
Why is it on the ads we're doing? We're like, hey, let's talk about everything.
You know. Oh, fun times.
Well, guys, if you want to start losing some weight, maybe you're feeling like you're a little pudgy when you look in the mirror, you don't like what you see, you want to get a little thinner,
yes,
and you need some extra help, go to www.thestabbingnurse.com, or you can call at 419-388-7760. Schedule your consultation over at Holy Grail Wellness. Get $100 off for your weight loss program of your choosing. Once again, you have until the end of the month. That is only at Holy Grail Wellness.
Talking insurance with Tom Hudak from Regan Insurance Company.
Why do you care so much about the consumer over your business? Because there's time after time where you've said, Hey, if you're comfortable with your agent, that's great. Stay there. If you just need to have questions answered, I can help you.
There's a lot of things I don't know about, and I like when I can go and I can find somebody who I can trust. I have a mechanic who is going to tell me whether I should fix something on my car, whether something needs to be fixed or not, even if it doesn't make him any money. There are people in the community, and if we all work together and we take care of each other that way, we're all going to be a lot better off than if we all just look out for ourselves.
So you think of this more as the importance to the community than it is to get as much business as you can.
Absolutely. If we're all looking out for each other, then that means somebody's looking out for us too, and it all comes back to us.
How can we get a hold of you at Regan Insurance Company, Tom?
They can call us at 419-292-0001 or online at reganins.com. It's REGANINS.com.
Love is in the air at Skinology Face Bar. This Valentine's Day, treat yourself to their exclusive pampering specials. They have a facial special, a luxurious 45-minute treatment for only $50. A head spa facial, that's the one I got, a 60-minute scalp facial and 30-minute facial for $145, or a massage special, 60 minutes therapeutic massage for only $99. Go to skinologyfacebar.com for details. It is a beautiful, gorgeous space on Monroe Street, and you have to check it out. That is Skinology Face Bar.
Bring it. Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Live from the Taylor Automotive Studios, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, and Kia dealers, along with quality used cars from the top foreign and domestic automakers. Stop by your local dealership, test drive your new car, truck, van, or SUV today. Also brought to you by Holy Grail Wellness and State Line Sauce Company. Now back to Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
I'm Andrew Z, Demetrius, Nicodemus. Kelly Latz is out, but K2 the Baroness is here. Stephen B. Hardy is in the house as well. And it's time for our inbox issue for today. K2, you got that for us?
Hey guys, first off, I love the show.
Oh,
I'm one that listens between 7 and 8, so I'm one of the smart ones.
That's not true. If you're writing in, the fact that you wrote into the show shows me that you're an 8 to 9er.
I apologize that we're reading this at 8:30.
I know.
You're a 7 to 8 listener.
I planned on doing it last hour, but things just happened.
Anyways, I know you guys do inbox issues, and I want to tell you about a conversation my boyfriend and I had last night. It's not really an inbox issue, but I had to share because of how unintelligent he came off with his quote deal breaker. Mind you, as we are planning on getting married, this is not some casual dalliance. Oh, so they're in a
dalliance.
Dalliance, whatever.
You are clearly a 7 to 8er. I apologize that I called you stupid.
Right?
Those are big words.
So we were at dinner last night at Biblos on Reynolds. Good choice.
Oh, love Biblos.
And the guy in the booth next to us started coughing violently. After several seconds, he was okay, but it sparked a conversation between my boyfriend and I. I mean, she's wrote very well. Here's the deal breaker. He considers giving CPR to a dying person to be a deal breaker. He said that he would break up with me if I gave someone CPR, specifically mouth to mouth, even if I saved their life and no one else was around to help them. This includes his own parents. He claims this is one of his boundaries, even though it does not apply to him. He said he can give someone CPR because he plans to be a doctor one day, but I couldn't, as my profession doesn't ask for that.
Oh my God.
Adding that this feels like a crazy double standard.
How is she so smart with someone so stupid?
It's not a double standard. He's a sexist.
He doubled down. He said if I wanted to be with him, I cannot give anyone CPR. I should let them die. How insane is this?
That is super
insane.
That's super insane.
I can't even pick up on this guy. I can't.
I think you're way too smart for him, and I know you say that it's not a deal breaker, but I'm.
Here's my question: was he being a turd to get a reaction out of you?
That is
funny.
That is a great question because I'm going to give you an example. Like, I love to do things that annoy the shit out of Colleen. Like, if I know it annoys, like, is this normal or nope? Is this wrong for me? Is it normal for me to know someone bugs somebody if it bugs somebody, but I will then do it more? Is that normal or no?
No, that is not normal.
Really?
No, that is psychotic. That is the equivalent of pulling wings off flies.
Is it?
It is.
I'm the only one that does that?
It literally is. It is like, I know that this irritates you to the nth degree, so I'm just going to and I enjoy it. I enjoy your discomfort. I enjoy watching you flail around. I get pleasure from it.
I
get pleasure from your pain.
I'm going to give you an
example. You
example.
are a psychopath.
I'm going to give you an example. I'll give you an example. I shouldn't give this example, but I am. So my wife.
Don't whisper it, bro. She knows.
She's in the other room. I know. But her ex-husband is now with her sister.
How good is the ass in this family? What is going on that you got to try all models? Like, what
That's the
are
best
you
response
really? You're like, look, there's been a lot that I've been in, but I'm more comfortable in the 2024 Colleen.
So her sister's with his ex, and they got a kid together, and she's pregnant now. And they're talking about the name, and it's going to be like Zaylee or something with a Z on it. I told Colleen, now this is a sore spot for her. I told Colleen, I said, man, she's getting the kids ready for when I take over in that family. Oh my God. You already got a Z in it.
She knows I only parent kids with Z's in their name.
Exactly.
And she's laying down the foundation.
Exactly.
Are you sick, honey?
She got so mad.
What are you doing?
Because I knew there was a sore spot, so I thought it was funny just to
hilarious.
Hilarious. That makes me mad. Does that make me an asshole?
Do you know what's so like what makes you so upset is that dudes that you fuck tend to want to have sex with your sister. So I can't wait for it to be my turn.
You know,
like, I'm just joking, honey.
I was just
Put
joking.
the knife down.
Does that really make me an a-hole?
You are an a-hole. I will, but let me. I'm siding with you because I do stuff like that, and I think in my brain as a man, like this is funny because when I love people or like people, I'm gonna bust your balls. Like that's just what I do.
Right.
But you know what? It's not like that with women.
No, it's
I
not.
will tell you the day, like the day the first crack in my marriage appeared. And that was when I came home and my ex-wife was dressed like a Hooters girl, like in the kitchen, like
the real uniform,
like high heels thing on. And the first thing out of my mouth was, "What? You didn't do the dishes?"
Oh,
right? Because I thought it was hilarious because you were dressed like a server, and I thought it was funny as hell. Do you know I saw? Have you ever? You've never heard a face change? You heard her face change.
What was the noise?
It was.
Oh my God!
And it never changed back. It was like slapping her on the back in a sneeze.
Out of everything you could have said,
I know, dude.
I would have been like, "Where's the wings at? Or are you
couldn't even walk it back.
No, you're done.
Couldn't. I thought my hilarity would win over the day, and it was not.
I have some
You
text
just kept digging
messages.
deeper.
419-345-3375. I could see Demetrius dating someone, breaking up with him, and then dating their mom. Absolutely, I could.
I could see that too, actually.
All right, here's so back.
First
to
of all, it would be breaking up with the mom.
Back to the other call where where she says that her man would not let her give CPR even if someone was dying. I got a text that says, "What the hell? This is crazy." And one said, "So I'm certified in CPR. Have been for 12 years. There's no way I would not jump in and do something." Another one said, "He is an idiot. Give him his boundaries along with the horses and shit he is shoveling."
Yeah. When you're like, "Hey, I would like," I get, don't help my parents. You probably got your eye on a couple of things that you really like. And
you're in the will.
Yeah, you're like, don't breathe too heavy into him. He's got a Corvette, right? But like other people, that's crazy. Like that can't be real. You can't be as a human being. Go like this. If you want to be with me, you got to be able to let people die.
But going back to what Steven was saying, what I just said, she may have not been able to recognize
his goofiness,
that he's effing with her.
But if
there's no logical to that. There's
but
nothing
if they're
logical
getting
to that.
married, then he knows she's dumb. Like she knows she ain't getting that joke. So why are you telling it? Because you've tried to tell that joke a couple of times in a couple different forms.
Go ahead, Kelly. What are you gonna say? K2? Or I thought you were gonna say something. Steven, was that you?
Yeah, it was just because he's dumb. That's why he's gonna say the joke.
Dude, then two dumb people can't have sex together.
Yes,
like,
they
you
can
gotta
and
break
they do.
them up.
They can and they do.
All the time.
They make dumbass babies.
I need our 7 to 8s to start fostering our 8 to 9s.
Fostering our 8 to 9 listeners.
Like throw a little bit of intellectual sex in them. You know,
They're not gonna understand.
With each pump, give them a word. Thesaurus. You know, something big.
So I have
like Pythagorean theorem.
I have to
Put
give
your thesaurus in me.
I have to give him I have to give him the benefit of the doubt that he's just effing with her.
I have to
too.
Because there's no one that's that callous where they just be like, you can't even help someone if they're dying, even if it's my parents.
Yeah.
What?
That's pretty wild. I mean, does he hate his parents?
All right,
I don't know.
but
Bone marrow, bone hell no.
But let's take her at face value. What do you do with this information?
You
if
leave
this is
him.
True?
You leave him.
Really?
Yes.
Is that a deal breaker?
That's a deal breaker. That's a deal breaker. Period.
Not even
just because of how insane
Yeah.
of a comment.
If it's
it is.
real, that's crazy.
Yeah,
And
she needs to either find out if he was serious.
because understand this, there was a point where you were a stranger.
Yeah.
Where he didn't know you. And understand that when he didn't know you, he would walk by you. So imagine the one day where he decides now he don't love you no more. And now you turn into a stranger again.
So I got a text in. The real problem behind this email is she got caught cheating at one point, and he's like, "I'm not taking no more chances. You're not even making out with a guy who's not breathing."
I know. I'm not. I'm not falling for that CPR thing again.
I was gonna, baby. I was gonna.
I'm like, I didn't even know. I didn't even think you could blow air into somebody's lung from their crotch.
Last time you guys were practicing wrestling moves, you said.
See, she left out that part of the story.
Yeah.
She tried to be, baby, I was giving him CPR.
Blowing through the one hole.
I thought it was a straw.
It don't work like that. We're not bike tires.
Oh, so not only
you should have went with he was bitten by a snake.
I did get a text and it says my wife said bless you to someone that sneezed 2 times. I told her if they sneeze again they're going to hell because you're not saying bless you one more time. You got one bless you in you.
Say bless you again. You fucking him? You said bless you like you were fucking him.
Oh my God, stop
I
it.
definitely know a bless you that sounds like I want to fuck you.
All right, whoa, all right.
Say it again.
Say it one more time.
You don't say bless you like that to me.
All right, so if he's serious, if this is a true statement, you're saying that
You got to break up with him.
You got to break up.
You got to leave.
They're getting married.
No, they're not.
They've been together 2 years.
No, they're not. No, they're not. You can't be involved with somebody like that. You cannot. Because imagine, bro.
Psychopathy.
She said he told her not even on my parents.
Yeah.
Right?
And
imagine your parents have some issue. What's the likelihood of him? 0.
Steven, what about you? Is this like a break-upable offense, or
Well,
is she?
you have 2 options. If he is serious, it's either you do break up with him, or you just don't ever give anybody CPR and just forget that happened and move on.
Just be like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, my bad.
I mean, my thoughts are that how often does that happen? So like, I really
In
wouldn't.
the important times. It happens in the important times.
I've never. Is anyone in here ever given CPR to anybody? No.
I'm CPR certified, but I've never
Holy
given
shit.
it. Yeah. Pretty shocking, right?
How long would it take you to get to me?
Man, it took me.
I'd be like, can you get this motherfucker some
the dummy
a
didn't make
skateboard
it.
or some roller skates or something?
No,
it's taking him a minute.
So I think if she really loves him and this doesn't bother her, then you're not gonna have to worry about CPR. And if you do give if someone needs CPR, you give it to him. It's in 5 years. It's whatever.
Do you honestly believe
Not that
that?
big a
Like,
deal.
look, if that's how he honestly feels about CPR, imagine some of the other things. Imagine. Like, if that's how he feels about CPR, and he tells you, I don't want you to do life-saving things.
Yeah.
Imagine the other things he won't want you doing. He doesn't want you to do. I don't want you going out of the house wearing those pants. I don't want you going out of the house with those people.
But she didn't.
I don't
she
want
doesn't
you
have any
going
of that.
out
They've
of
been
the house. But
they've been
it's
together
only
2 years.
it's a matter of time.
They've been together 2 years.
Dude,
That's never happened.
2 years. In 2 years, it took him like 2 years to tell her to walk by people in distress.
And this is why I
And let
really
him
think
die.
he was busting her balls.
I know, because
For
it's just
real.
so. Because she didn't give a bunch of other things that it's just so out of character.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, another one said, "Is mouth to mouth cheating?" I got a text in.
If it's with tongue. If you're like, I'm just trying to revive his tongue, like you are clearly cheating on me, ma'am.
I'd be more disappointed in somebody I'm dating not want to help save someone.
Well, I'd be like this. I'd be like, do you really have to run your fingers through his hair? Is this necessary? This doesn't seem like part of the training.
I mean, but dude, just him saying that though,
You're cupping his neck.
Just-
Stop.
Just him saying that. If he's serious, that is crazy.
It is.
Crazy.
It's pretty
All right.
wild, yeah.
All right, this is your inbox issue for today. Whew, man, here's traffic and weather.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm K2 the Baroness and Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning. We have an accident on US 24 eastbound. This is right after Berkey Southern Road. The left lane is blocked. We have an accident down in Sandusky on the Turnpike right after Ohio 51 exit 81. And then up in Monroe, I-75 northbound at exit 26, there's an accident blocking the right two lanes, creating some stop-and-go traffic from exit 21 all the way to exit 26. Taylor Kia, where you pay what we pay. When you buy your new vehicle at Taylor Kia of Toledo, you get employee pricing. Let us know what you're looking for, and we'll sell it to you at our cost. This is a limited-time offer. To learn more, visit us at TaylorKiaToledo.com or give us a call at 419-842-8811 to speak with a team member today.
And I'm looking at your Furniture Palace forecast. It is currently 21 outside. It's going to be a high of 33 on the day with a low of 16 later on tonight. It's going to be cloudy conditions throughout the day. Make sure you stay warm. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing for convenient locations: Central Avenue, Toledo, Reynolds Road, Maumee, Woodville Road, Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm Stephen B. on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Got to tell you, friends, over at State Line Sauce, the #1 hot sauce in all of Toledo. You need to get you some State Line. What are you doing with your life if you don't have State Line in it? Man, I got State Line by me at all times. I go to we went to Biblo's over the weekend. Was it Friday we went to Biblo's? I had State Line in my pocket because I take.
Is that what you told her?
I take their
State Line in my pocket. That better be State Line in your pocket. It is. You are so lucky.
It is.
Habanero.
It is. And the great thing about it is that I took their garlic sauce, which is amazing, and I put a little bit of State Line in there and gave it a little spice to it. Oh my God. Took it to the next. It's already delicious. Took it to the next level. Go to StatelineSauceCo.com and get sauced, won't you? Won't you get sauced for me? All right, baby? Just, come on, just get sauced. You like it.
Stop. That's creepy.
You're sounding like me.
Yeah.
I know.
Speaking of sounding like me, you can also try to look like me if you'd like. Second month into the new year, and Holy Grail is still sending out the discounts. As of now, until the end of February, you can get $100 off any weight loss program of your choosing. So go to www.thestabbyNurse.com, or you can call at 419-388-7760. Make sure you schedule your consultation, and they'll get you hooked up with that $100 discount. You can get started on some semaglutide injections and get losing that weight. I promise it works. I'm down 99 pounds and counting. So take advantage of this offer before the end of this month. www.thestabbyNurse.com. $100 off until the end of February, only at Holy Grail Wellness.
We're talking insurance with Tom Hudak from Regan Insurance Company, and what separates him, being an independent insurance agent, from an insurance agent that works at one of those big insurance companies.
There's typically 3 ways people can get insurance. One is if you just want to go online or call an 800 number and just get a call center or someplace. And there's nothing wrong with that if you know what you're looking for. Another way is there are agents who work with just one company. And then the next step is an independent agent. And it's an agent who represents you for multiple companies. And they help you find the best coverage and the best company for you. And all I want people to do is find an agent who they can work with and that they like. It doesn't have to be me, but make sure that you're having somebody who's looking out for you, because insurance can be complicated. And with insurance, you're paying for peace of mind. So you want to make sure you have that peace of mind, and when something comes up, that you have the coverage that you need.
How can we get a hold of you at Regan Insurance Company, Tom?
They can call us at 419-292-0001 or online at reganins.com. It's REGANINS.com.
Love is in the air at Skinology Face Bar. This Valentine's Day, treat yourself to their exclusive pampering specials. They have a facial special, a luxurious 45-minute treatment for only $50. A head spa facial, that's the one I got, a 60-minute scalp facial and 30-minute facial for $145, or a massage special, 60 minutes therapeutic massage for only $99. Go to skinologyfacebar.com for details. It is a beautiful, gorgeous space on Monroe Street, and you have to check it out. That is Skinology Face Bar.
Bring it. Andrew Z. and Demetrius in the morning.
Live from the Taylor Automotive Studios, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, Kia dealers, along with quality used cars from the top foreign and domestic automakers. Stop by your local dealership, test drive your new car, truck, van, or SUV today. Also brought to you by Skinology, Furniture Palace, and Regan Insurance. Now back to Andrew Z. and Demetrius in the morning.
I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Lance is out, Princess of Property, but K2 the Baron is here. Stephen B. Hardy is here. Stephen, what's going on with your camera? Oh, there it is.
I'm here.
You're there. Okay. It's time for the Young A-Holes report. This is a report on young whippersnappers, just kind of stuff that they're doing nowadays or whatever.
I had a kid
We
throw
like
a
to
rock
call
at my
this the
car.
"Get Off My Lawn" segment.
Get off my lawn.
I felt like an old person earlier this week.
Why?
A kid was walking on the sidewalk, and I was driving by, and he threw a rock at my car.
What?
And, yeah.
What?
Yeah, it wasn't like a big one. It was like something small. It just
Boys
kinda,
do that, man. We do stupid shit like that.
Yeah,
Look,
the old
I
guy
can't
in
tell
me
you
wanted
I
to
haven't thrown
stop.
a rock at a car in my life.
You never
know?
have?
Well, I have.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
have
Dude,
too.
I've thrown rocks at buses.
God, I know. You know, we used to. I used to live on this giant hill, and in a major thoroughfare down below, and we'd sit up behind a bush and we just throw little pebbles down on the. It is dangerous. Like, what were we thinking?
Just kids being kids.
I know, but it's bad. So anyway, so what happened? What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. I
You would
wanted
get-
to.
You would have to pull over and get out of the
I
car.
got angry. I wanted to they were little kids, man. I wanted to go over and be like, "What the fuck are you guys?" Really grill into them. But I was like, stupid kids. I hate them. I hate kids.
I know. So the kids today are being called the strawberry generation. So why are they being called the strawberry generation?
Because they're allergic to everything.
Because they're soft.
Is that why?
It's because they're fragile, they're easily bruised, and unable to handle pressure. So they call them the strawberry generation. So here's some.
Really? Because look, I'm not gonna let you do that.
What?
No, you're not gonna You're not taking strawberry from me. I grew up in a time where strawberry was strong.
When?
Where strawberry was assertive. And Strawberry was shortcake, and she had a friend named Blueberry Muffin, and Strawberry would go out and she would get into adventures and she would fight things, and Strawberry would come back victorious. Look, she had a best friend, Lemon Chiffon, and Lemon Chiffon could never stay out of trouble. Lemon Chiffon always needed the help of Strawberry Shortcake.
I stopped
always.
listening.
I'm loving it.
Forever ago.
I love this.
What is he
rant.
talking about? I don't even know who he's talking about.
Well, he's saying you can't use Strawberry because Strawberry Shortcake herself was a strong individual.
I don't remember
so-
any of these characters. How do you remember all these characters?
How do
though?
you not remember the cartoon Strawberry
I'm
Shortcake?
a girl and I don't remember half of what
Holy
you're
shit.
saying.
Am I out on am I really out on an island?
Yeah.
You're
There
not.
is no way.
You're not.
Strawberry Shortcake was a very popular show. It had action figures and everything. They had pets.
They did.
Go ahead, Demetrius.
So understand this. Strawberry, jocking me so early. Oh, you want to hit, you got to get your knees dirty.
I don't even know what's going on.
I don't know what this guy's saying, but I want him on my team. He sounds like a very smart, capable person.
That's all. I'm not letting
Friday.
you take Strawberry from me.
All right.
I'm so thankful it's Friday. 'Cause I'm not going to do one more day of this.
Someone says a creative. The Strawberry Generation is known for its creativity and innovative thinking. Growing up in a world filled with technology and rapid changes, they're used to thinking outside the box and finding new creative solutions to problems. They creatively is helpful in jobs that need fresh thinking, like art, technology, and marketing. So these are the bad things. Like, it's not really fragile, easily bruised. It's a good thing to be a strawberry. Empathetic and compassionate. It's a highly sense of empathy. Unlike previous generations, they're more attuned to social issues and human rights concerns. They often stand up for marginalized groups, advocate for equality, and support mental health awareness.
I will say that's true.
Yeah. We're going to say, Demetrius?
It's also what we called crackhead women in the 80s.
I got a text in. How
these kids were raised by those women.
I got a text. How the F do you people remember strawberry shortcake?
I'm the only one.
Right?
Me and Steven.
Someone said show D. I don't.
Oh!
That was great
That's-
radio
that's-
right there.
that's
Whatever
probably-
just happened.
That was a great radio, yeah.
I assume that one was Handy Smurf.
Oh my god.
All right. So the youngsters are adaptable. The strawberry generation has grown up during a period of fast changes in technology and society, making them adapt quickly. They are quick learners, and when it comes to new technologies, trends, and work environments, they are courageous. They're not afraid to express their views on important issues, whether it's in the workplace, on social media, or in public forums. This courage to speak up fosters open dialogue and helps push forward conversations. These are true. These are good things. We always make fun of the younger kids.
I agree to a certain point with that.
Which one? All of it, or
No,
that
they
specific
do
one?
do all of that, but the
Mhm.
problem with the younger generation is the way they go about doing it. I think that they're more disrespectful 9 times out of 10 than anything else.
But because the respect is that's such an old school way of
respect is old school.
Respect is it's universal.
If
it's
we've been
global.
respecting people the same way for all this time, it's time that we change the way we respect.
I'm gonna give you a perfect example because it was okay for a guy in the 60s, 70s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s to slap a woman on the ass and be like, "Good job, toots."
That was a
you know,
compliment.
and you couldn't say anything to anyone because this is someone you respect. You couldn't you're at a work job or
Calm
whatever.
down, sugar tits.
Nowadays,
Oh my
see, nowadays they'd be like, "What the fuck are you? Get out of here! You're not doing that." I mean, so I
True.
get that part. I mean.
Right,
the
but
old norms have been broken by this generation.
Right, but in terms of that, the guy slapping the ass was the disrespectful one. So she had every right to say those things.
But she didn't. We were trained to not because it was an elder, it was a boss,
Right.
it was a whatever,
Right.
and we didn't, which is why Me Too came in so hot.
Right. I'm just saying nowadays the younger generation, like, look at all the social issues that they have. Like, they don't really handle those things respectfully, and it's kind of disorganized.
Because we're not doing where did respectfully get us? We're in 20. Where did respectfully get us?
respect
We're
goes
gonna
a
break
long
some.
way.
We're gonna break some fucking eggs, okay?
Not my eggs. I just spent $10 on these sons of bitches.
That's gonna
You're gonna
increase
break
the
somebody
price.
else's eggs. You're gonna break.
We're gonna break eggs, man. Because the old way of doing it respectfully, and we're gonna have a little demonstration, and we're gonna stand on the corner. We can't. This isn't the time for that.
Oh my
Well,
This ain't
I'm
the
just
time
saying
for that.
they'd make a lot more headway if they understood that. If they would give even just an ounce of respect, they would get respect in return. But they're so quick on demanding their respect.
Respect
They're
is
entitled
earned.
to it.
Respect is
It
earned.
is. It's not given.
I am not going to give you respect because I believe in America. I believe that I should be able to speak up and say my words. I'm not afraid anymore.
You know what's very funny is like the same people who demand that we respect their emotions and their feelings seem so disrespectful to other people's emotions and
Right.
feelings.
And that's what I was
Because
saying.
yours are wrong. Because they're wrong.
You don't get to do that.
Yes,
No,
because-
you don't. You don't get to tell me
It's a-
how I feel is wrong.
Oh, your feelings. Oh, you.
So
your
I did.
Feelings,
So,
I don't feel.
Right, right,
When, bitch.
right.
When.
So, but that's the whole thing. I'm supposed to respect. I got to respect the fact that you're nervous every fucking time you walk out of the house. I got to navigate your anxiety.
Yes.
I got to navigate the fact that you don't have the ability to be attentive.
She's put her stuff away.
And your triggers, you know.
She's putting her
I'm
stuff
done.
away. All right, all
I'm
right.
done,
All
Kate.
right, here we go.
So long story short, kids of these days are just assholes. Is that what was the point of this?
I know.
I got a couple more.
Don't do things the same way we did them.
We're not.
You know why? Because you motherfuckers won't sit down long enough to learn.
And there's things that that I get that they want to do things differently, but like there's things that you don't need to do. Like it's already working great, you know. If it ain't
But
broke, don't fix
it's working great for you, white man.
No, it's not even as that. Just in
Straight
general.
white man, it's working good for you.
Yes.
Straight white guy.
Yes,
It ain't working good for me.
All I'm saying is we got a list of things that need to be fixed, right? And we can prioritize those things, right? Like honestly, and we can do this throughout, like for everything. Government, we can do it for society. There's some things we need to fix, right? We need to fix education. We need to fix homelessness. We need to fix hunger. Like, do we really need to focus on a fucking safe space right now?
Right.
You got 3 things that really need your attention. How about the fact that we don't have to worry about, like, you stop worrying about whether or not you got a plastic fucking straw in your mouth? How about we worry about giving kids education and you don't worry about a sea turtle until we get down to about 15? Because that's where sea turtle is on my list of priorities.
For some people, sea turtle's number 1.
Then you know what? Stay in your lane and let us fix this shit before you start talking.
I actually agree. I can't believe that.
Of course you do. Of course you do. More of the youngins report, the young a-holes report. Gen Z has problems with something called telephobia, which is a fear of phone calls. A lot of people have that now.
I have it.
You know what that is?
Everybody, bring it.
You know what that's called?
Don't call me.
It's called bill collector phobia.
Yeah.
This is
really
what that is
After
called.
years.
It's like, I am afraid to answer this because they are going to mispronounce my name, and as soon as I hear it, I know it's a bill collector.
Well, when I know there's 10
If you-
seconds of
yeah.
dead air first,
Bro,
and then I
and-
hear a bunch of people in the background,
and
and
then
then,
it's
Mr. Zaputa?
Hello, I'm looking for Stephen Hardy.
Yeah, you're like, sorry, he's on the Golden State Warriors.
And it's Curry, by the
I'm
way.
sorry. That dude has
No,
not
that's what
paid
I
any
ate-
of his bills.
No, that's what I ate last night.
He's very spicy. You do not sound like a woman.
Yeah, they say that fear of phone calls is a real thing for this generation. Calls have become an anxiety-inducing experience.
I'll tell you what, if I have to call a company or something, like I will stress. I have to take a gummy first thing in the morning to have me relax the whole day. Like
Really?
It's bad.
I got a text.
Remember back in the
you
day-
you better text me before you call me.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
most of the calls I get, like that's emergent. Like it's an emergency is why my phone's ringing.
I just got a text that said, "I ain't raw dogging phone calls. What are you talking?"
Bro,
Exactly.
do you know what ruined this? Is unlimited calling. Back in the day when phone calls, we were wasting minutes.
Yeah.
Like, you handed out your phone number to people who needed it.
Yep.
And now anybody can get it because you don't got to pay for it.
I love how Steven says "yep," like he was part of that era.
I remember that. I used to have to
He's
wait
like-
to use my cell phone until Friday nights, and it was unlimited minutes.
Friday
Right?
nights at 5.
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock on
You
Friday.
got to run that bitch until
That's
Monday
the thing.
morning.
Yep. Can't talk to you till Friday on the phone.
Like, we're going to have to catch up on Saturday. Like, you know I ain't got those minutes. I got 50 minutes a week.
God, that is so true.
and those minutes are saved for my mama.
Because I was sharing a cell phone with my brothers too, so it was rough.
Dude, see, for me, I don't have that. Like, I don't mind answering my phone because
That's why relationships were
Because-
so good back in the day, because we had to catch up on the weekends. You couldn't afford to talk to your girlfriend Monday
Right.
through Friday.
Oh, what did you just do, K2? What did I do? Because your mic has been all jacked up, and all of a sudden it just went clear.
Really?
So whatever you touched or moved, man, it sounds amazing.
Do it
now.
again. Do it slower.
I don't know what I did.
I don't know what you did either. But by the way, I did get a text in that says Demetrius is my spirit animal today. He is on point. Whatever. Don't give him that encouragement. But
I am on fire today. I don't know what it is.
He's
You
on
are.
fire.
You are. I don't know if it's
He's on
Friday.
something.
You're on something.
He's on something.
I don't know what it is. You're on something.
Mescaline.
There's
a dragon on your head.
He said I only raw dog calls on nights and weekends.
Right?
Free nights and weekends.
That's when we were reckless.
Remember prank calling people? God,
Yeah,
it was such a
absolutely.
fun thing to do.
Oh, dude, I used to do it all the time.
Oh my god, dude, yeah, I was horrible. Like,
Yeah.
I was.
I was
absolutely-
too.
Absolutely horrible.
I would prank call my friends until they were so angry they'd just be threatening to beat my ass.
If you were bad at prank calls, why do you get so outraged and clutch your pearls when someone does a FaceTime call with a black dude on there that's
Because now that shit gets you killed. Like,
That's
I would
true.
call abortion clinics and order pizza.
what?
I will take a
weird.
large baby fetus with pepperoni, extra cheese.
Right? That's what I would
you were
consider
evil.
horrible.
Yeah, you were
Like-
something wrong with you. All right. So anyway, that is fear. By the way, I don't have that because the food truck. I got to answer the phone. I don't know who it is. Could be money. I always answer the phone. I answer my phone no matter who call it.
I always answer unknown numbers like very angrily. I'm like, what?
I do. Yeah.
Is this Steve? Like, this might be. Who is this?
Who is this?
You know, what do you want?
I'd like to answer it like, "Hi, this is Detective Stevens. Anybody know who this phone belongs to?" And then,
Looking for Stefan? No. This is the detective. I'm standing over his dead body.
How do you know him?
Can you come down for questioning?
It seems like you've called him over and over again. We'd like to really sit down and talk to you about why you seem to be so aggressively leaving call logs.
That's a good one.
Click.
Oh, shit.
It's the first good thing he said all day.
All right, K2, I got to tell you, I don't know, but your whole week your mic's been bad. It is perfect, so leave it there.
I don't know
Whatever
what I
you
did.
just leave it.
Unplug it, keep it on your head.
Smack it up, flip it, rub it down, whatever. All right, that is it.
State line saws on it.
That is the Young A-Hole Report for today. That is the show for today. Wow. What a show. That is the weekend. You guys have a great one. We'll see you on Monday morning, 7 a.m. Tell your friends. Oh, why don't you tell your friends that, listen, hey, guess who's on the radio? That Andrew Z, that criminal dude, and that Demetrius who sleeps with all the women. That's on the one that's on. Are we dating the same dude? They do a show together now.
Are you really on there?
Yeah.
Oh.
There was a girl. I had a meeting yesterday.
A couple of years ago.
I had a meeting yesterday.
Unfucking real.
I had a meeting yesterday, and she said I dated this guy that was on. Am I dating the same guy? She goes, and I saw Demetrius on there.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Kind of hard. Kind of hard to keep my fucking face off that goddamn thing. It is. It God damn.
I know.
Man.
I know. All right. No.
I feel like if a guy makes it on that, then it's probably going to increase his likeliness of women.
Yeah, for a certain man, women, that's a feature, not a bug.
Yeah, there's women who are like, we weren't dating the same man, but we probably will be.
Yeah, because I need to fix this guy.
And that is the thing.
I need
No,
to fix
those and as guys that make poor decisions, right?
Are you speaking for all of them?
Yeah, I am.
Yes.
I feel like I've made enough of them.
Yes, you're
that
proper.
I can be a spokesperson.
You've been vetted. Yes, that is true.
I will say this: those are the ones you run from. The ones that think they can fix you are the ones.
The woman
that you run from, guys. I know it's very tempting because they are very accessible and they, and they say all the right things.
Yeah.
But
How do you know that a girl thinks they can fix you, though?
They tell him.
Because all their friends tell them don't date that dude, and then
then all of a sudden, they're like, this is a challenge I can take.
Yeah.
Like, look, people have been on this ride 120 times and told you it will break you.
Right.
But you're all of a sudden you're the one.
That first turn,
special.
That first turn on this roller coaster is going to be right.
Yeah.
It ain't never going to go left, no matter how many times you ride it.
And everyone gets thrown out of the car. There are no seatbelts on this ride.
You have to sign a waiver before you go on this ride.
But you think you're going to be the one who makes it all the way to the end.
So if you think you're next up, take your shot this weekend because he'll be out and about. All right, that is a
bro. No,
it will be on Facebook.
I will tell you that I have learned and I have learned. Look, they say all the right things.
What do you mean?
They do.
They do. They. But you. It's all all window dressing.
They'll be like, I'm not like the other ones.
It is like candy. It is a trap.
Yeah,
You've walked into that fucking that house made of like candy and gingerbread, and then you walk inside, and then there's a lady who wants to fucking cook you.
But that's for women and men. I think the biggest red flag someone says to you, "I'm not like the other ones."
Yeah.
As soon as they say that,
you know what
they're
that means?
just like the other ones.
They're worse.
They're worse than the other ones.
I used to say that, and then I realized that I wasn't any different. So
See,
I don't do that
at least you have some self-awareness.
Yeah.
Because that's the biggest red flag is if they say I'm not like the other ones because they are like the other ones and worse.
Yeah.
All right.
They taught the other ones.
I learned from the other ones, but
that is
all
your.
of a sudden you're Dumbledore up in this bitch.
That is your dating tip for the weekend. We'll see you on Monday morning, 7 a.m. Bye bye.
Experience crazy.
Oh my God.